Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us and happy Thursday. Glad you're with us tonight. We have a special show. It's live from Los Angeles and it is fabulous values tonight. I hope you're ready to do some shopping and get some really exciting pieces in your new wardrobe. We've got an exciting show. It's going to be, first of all, there's a piece that's so important. It's got almost 5 carats in diamonds. So that needs to be said right away. And the fact is that one of the diamonds in the middle of this dome style ring is going to be nearly carat and 2 1/3. So that's a big stone. And then it just covers in diamonds from there. So what we're going to see tonight is one of our biggest values ever, because we're putting some pieces tonight on discount. I know we just finished a sale, but we're putting some discontinuing items on discount so that they are serious closeouts. We've got pieces you may not have seen in a while that are going to feel like brand new, but the price tags are unbelievable. So we will see that yellow diamond dome ring. It is covered with pave. It's got almost 5 carats in diamonds. You will not believe the price tag. We also have a crazy cool Mandarin garnet. I know we've been giving some great Mandarin garnets away of late, but we've got a bigger stone here tonight. It's a 2 carat 14. It's in a great mounting. It's a classic as well. We also have Zambar and garnet. So far, this lineup sounds a lot like last night, right? But they're all different, I promise. And we also have Tanzanite that is going to be one of our most simple, elegant styles we brought. So if you want the everyday style in Tanzanite, we got it for you tonight. So get ready for that. And how about something else brand new? We've got turquoise earrings. This is something you've requested for years and years and years, and we only had one piece ever that was actually from an outside designer. So we're going to bring you our own version. We finally made some turquoise earrings for you that are solid gold hoops. They've got a great everyday wearable size, but they're also some of the very best Sleeping Beauty variety, and they are matched to perfection. So we're going to see those on the way as well, and talk about a great casual way to do a hoop that's still going to work with everything that's different from what you probably already have. We will bring those tonight, as well as there's a very important ruby. We have 2 wheels, actually. They're going to be pieces that are themed so that they're all basically everything that is a large kunzite is here on a wheel to discount, and then we have everything that's going to be a large ruby as well out of Burma. They're also here to discount. So we've got all of those pieces together gathered on wheels for big closeouts. Again, it's a closeout type of night here. We've got some brand new, but we've got a lot of pieces that we are discounting to literally pennies on the dollar of what they actually cost to make. So we are the manufacturer. We know that. So we're really excited about this show. So I hope you can stay with us. Then there's also some brand new museum pieces as well. I do want to mention right off the bat that we do have a 3 carat yellow diamond that is new, because the last time I had a 3 carat yellow diamond, it was a pear shape. It's gone. Then we had a heart shape, which I know, some people love heart shapes, others do not. So we have the classic, and I'll tell you what it is, because you're probably going to want to see this sooner rather than later. It is a 3 carat 01. It is an oval, which you know what that means. Oval stones make the stone look much bigger than they actually weigh. So wait until you see this. I meant to pop it on before we got started here, but it's all 18 karat gold. Gorgeous mounting as well. We kept that classic, and you will not believe what we're going to do on a 3 carat yellow diamond. So get ready. It's a VS stone. It's an oval shape. You're going to love it. So all of that and more. If you have any requests, we'd love to hear from you. Get those in. We'll be happy to help out as the show goes on. Whenever you feel like getting those requests in, please let us know what they might be. We're actually going to start with something that I know was requested quite a bit actually recently. It's something more simple in a gold quartz. So let's start there and then stay with us, because big value is happening tonight. This is my fabulous ring that is going to be really the only style we have quite like it. It's item number 112-4679, and it's going to be solid 18 karat gold, and it's going to also have the stunning gold quartz that's actually in a more unusual rectangular cushion cut. So that's a little bit more just unexpected. We see a lot of the rounds in the ovals, not as many of the cushions. So 18 karat solid gold designer mounting. It's got a 220 on the gold quartz. It also has a very important diamond weight, both 15 points and 19 points together. So that's going to be, we split it up, the baguettes and the rounds, but altogether 34 points in those diamonds. So it is an incredible piece, one of a kind, of course, and we are going to blow it out. That's what we do. And we're going to see a lot of those blowouts throughout the night. Like I said, closeouts, blowouts, liquidation type prices. So it's going to be really an exciting show. And look at those baguettes, 3 on each side, stacked up next to the gold quartz. Get ready. It's going to be quite the show. And then I'm also going to be telling you about what's happening this weekend, where we have diamond deals like you've never seen before. And I really, truly mean that. I've been doing this a long time. You guys, we've been shopping together a long time. We know it's a pretty standard to have diamonds, right? White diamonds of a certain size. We're going to bring you the ultimate value this weekend. So I'll give you little hints as to what that is so you don't miss out. But here we are with our one and only. It's going to be $24.99 ordinary preliminarily. It was supposed to be $9.99. Let me take it even lower than even it would have been during our sale event. It's actually going to be $888 only. Remember, this is a designer mounting with that solid 18K yellow gold. There you see there are the hallmarks on the inside. That's how it's finished under that basket work. And I want to try it on because it's a more petite ring. So usually we see a little bit more, I would say larger kind of oversized pieces. This is more on the petite side. So really easy to wear. And then just centering that up for you. I love the way the baguettes are really kind of towering and lined up to match the length of the stone. And it's going to be only $888 if you'd like to get it. And think of what you spend for an 18 karat gold band these days. I know we're used to values around these parts, but that is still, even for us, a pretty extraordinary moment there to get that 220 in the gold quartz. We've got diamond pieces. We've got some new. I've got some zircon. Yes. Oh, good. Hi, Lynette. Well, can I say that on TV? Yes, I can. Lynette, that's great. Well, Lynette, you crack me up every time. I love that. Well, Lynette in California, I know that she got, that was only a couple days ago. I think that was over the weekend. She picked up a Windsor. She's got it already. She said it's so good. It knocked her on her butt. Hopefully not literally, Lynette. And if so, hope you're okay, right? Exactly. That's what, I mean, we've heard knock your socks off. But when you are just fully like, again, the force of the jewelry brings you down to the ground. I mean, that's where, again, overwhelmingly beautiful jewelry is what you expect around here, right? I love to hear that. Thanks, Lynette, for that call. And we'd love to hear that your feedback on when you see the item. Isn't that great? You know, there's that kind of, I call it the big reveal. When you open that box of TVON jewelry, when you've obviously been excited about it, anticipating it, and then it arrives, and there's that grand reveal when you open the box and you see it for the first time, and usually, again, takes your breath away, right? So thank you, Lynette. Thanks for shopping with us over the last couple of days. I'm so glad you like your new Windsor. I know she's actually got a collection of Windsors, so I know that that's something she collects, and I'm glad she has another one, so that's beautiful. And then we've got a really cool diamond designer piece. Let me know if you'd like this gold quartz. Again, a lot of our collectors also are digging the gold quartz of late, so exciting to have that one here. So if you'd like it, let me know. And let's go ahead and move right along here. We've got a very special sneak peek. I'm just going to show you the 3 karat yellow diamond because I know they're not exactly inexpensive, but I will tell you the number of callers that request bigger yellow diamonds here far outweigh what we see normally. I mean, look at that. That is actually, wow, that is just, when you consider we just had a nice size ring and now we have to zoom so far back just to get this in the shot here, look at how beautiful this is. And I just want to let you know up front, because this is one you'll see throughout the night. It's not exactly, again, that, you know, basic style we see. This is really important. The color is there too. But that is 112-5687, just to let you know, because like I said, every single day that I'm with you, we field a lot of calls and requests for bigger yellow diamonds, because typically where we top out is a carat or carat and a half. And those are lovely, don't get me wrong, but it is extra special to see a 3 karat 01 arrive because, well, I had a couple 3 and 4 carats early on when we first started bringing yellow diamonds. That was about 6 years ago. Really, we haven't seen many since. It's been just a couple in the 2 karat neighborhood. So this is pretty exciting to have something of this quality. Let's look at the 301, also VS, by the way. It's got a carat 30 in diamonds around it as well. So that is a stunning 4 karat 31 in total weight. How does that look? So that could be the one that you add to your collection tonight. Just want to let you know early on that it's here. We don't mean to scare you away. Not every piece is going to be $100,000 tonight, that's for sure. But it is that piece that, and trust me, I'll take it a lot less than $100,000 for you. But this is where we get excited about seeing the new, the unique, the specialty, the different, the bold. And every time we bring you value in 1 karat or 1.5s or even those past 2 carats, they've been exciting, but there's still nothing quite like that 3 karat. You know how the diamond world works, whether it's white diamonds or any other. It is so much more rare to get into the bigger sizes, and that's what you're seeing here in the 301. So it's just, again, letting you know it's here, plus it looks bigger because it's the oval. The oval cuts always do that too. So let's take a look at it, and then of course we'll show it on the hand for you. So if that's what you've been waiting for and you want that wonderful TVON value that we bring, well, you got a chance to pick it up here tonight, and I don't think it's going to last. The last time I had the 3 karat was the heart shape, which I think is still here. The pear shape is gone, but the oval, just want to let you know right away that that is something that, wow, boy, and it takes a big ring to look big on my hand because I just have larger hands. I have really long fingers. So again, that's a very, very special stone when it can look that size, and boy, is that going to be incredible in that two-tone setting of 18 karat solid yellow and white gold together. It stays that way. We're supposed to be looking for, I mean, I wasn't too far off when I said 100,000. It's got a $92,660 price tag, but if that is what you've been waiting for a 3 carat, it's here, it's in the oval, it looks incredible, and no, it is not going to be $92,000 if I can help it. So that just wanted to, lay the ground rules of the show here, is that we do have a big yellow diamond that so many of you have been looking for and asking for. So that's exciting. And then we do have a couple of really cool, I brought out some Paraibas tonight that are in the copper bearing variety. You know, the unusual colors of Paraiba, like the pinky rubellite purples that we have. And that's something I know we're looking forward to. I even have some GIA certified stones tonight. Padparasha, Alexandrite, both certified by the Gemological Institute of America, which makes them very important. And then there's, again, those assorted wheels where we're going to see kunzites together. All of our big kunzites and all of our big rubies are going to be blown out as well. Big Tanzanites are here. It's a pricier show tonight. So again, could be a lot of window shopping tonight. That's okay. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the beautiful jewelry, but I'll try to mix in some very affordable like this one. Take a look at this. This is a necklace that almost reminds me of, almost like Windsor eagle designs. I mean, it's really pretty. It's meant to be diamonds in a great designer baguette and a round combination, but 1118585 is going to be that really pretty, almost bird-like design that's created by getting you 18 karat gold, a diamond weight of 14 points in the baguettes, 25 points in the round brilliance. And so that would be, of course, that 39 points total weight, but you're actually attaching this to a chain, which is also going to have this great adjustability to it. So how about that for some diamond cutting on that chain? That is a Rolo link, but it's flattened a bit and then diamond cut on top of that. So it's actually one of the more sparkling chains we have. Plus you get the lobster claw closure, and I don't know if you can tell, but there's actually a 16 and an 18-inch length there that you can choose from. So let me show it to you on the neckline here as well so you can get a better idea of how it's going to look from a distance away and really see that amazing color and quality and size that you're getting. When I say color, we're talking really colorless in the diamonds. That's what we want it to be. And so there you see how it said the 16-inch length, of course, 18s right about down here. So again, those are the two options you have in how you're going to wear it. But what a beautiful, beautiful style this is. And it's going to sit just perfectly in that center of the neckline, which is just what we like about a piece like this, more of a station style necklace design where you have something that's going to sit evenly. It's never going to have the clasp in the front. And then we'll take it back to the hand here, and then we'll go ahead and show you up close as well so you can see the pattern and how it's developed there to make sure that you get these really what looks like bigger pear-shaped diamonds there. I've got one necklace. It stays in the white gold, which is the 18K. We're going to take it right on up close very quickly here for you as well so you can see what this looks like, and then get ready because it is going to be one major value. Just was $19.99 over our big sale event. Now it gets to be a lot less for you. And you see how the combination of the baguettes and the rounds make it look like interesting fancy cut diamonds that you have, from the pear-shaped look in the center to the marquise on the sides that are still elevated up above the wing design. So you see that. And actually, we're going to do it for half off. It's $9.99 instead. So a great value there if you'd like to get a full-on necklace with those beautiful diamonds right centered up there. Again, 39 points, but looks like so much more because of the way they're situated. So that'll be $9.99. Of course, here's your closure. There's that lobster claw closure that we also give you, which is a premium high-end clasp and closure. So it just makes it a lot easier to maneuver and work with as you're putting it on, taking it off. So that would be $9.99 only, and we'll see who's got it. 15 seconds. I love these. I've always been intrigued by something about bird designs and necklaces that I really, really love. Some of my most important sentimental pieces are very much reminiscent of this, and yet whether it's going to be almost that kind of three-stone look that you get that's created there, or just a beautiful way that it stretches vertically so that, or rather horizontally, so you've got kind of that station style design that I think we love so much in jewelry right now. Also have a great looking blue zircon. Let's show you this brand new one. Again, very important oval stone here, and look at that, some brilliance and some double refraction working together here in a fabulous zircon. It's 11257118. That would be a bridge style. Had the round zircon sell a couple of days ago. Same mounting, but of course this one modified to accommodate that oval, which we love. And then you get a 681, so it's a great big size. This is material that is mined out, as most zircons are. Most of our zircons from the natural world are completely, and again, there's a lot of people that will say zircon sounds a lot like zirconia, so maybe there's some confusion there. Just a reminder, if you're newer to the fine jewelry world, unparalleled. Our zircons are actually natural stones here. This is not a zirconia. That's a look-alike to a diamond. That's just a simulated stone. It's not even a synthesized stone. There's a difference there, which we can get into. But again, simulated stones are just purely look-alikes. That is not related to zircon, and zirconia are totally different. Zirconias are just, you know, simulated diamonds. They're meant to look alike diamonds. They really have no value or no worth. They basically going to be produced en masse. But this is where you've got a natural stone that is actually really rare because it came out of Cambodia in this color. The mining has been shut down and completed for some time, so it's really a struggle to find it anywhere out and about, and we're so proud to have this rare material. 618 is the size, 102 is the diamond weight, so you get plenty of fabulous diamonds to go around it, and it's going to be for one caller. So we're starting early with it because, well, I'm going to bring everything down. There's a $69.99 price tag. We're not leaving it there. You can take the sale away from the host, but you really can't take, you know, the ability and the need to discount away from someone who's been doing this for weeks and weeks and weeks. So I just keep that going. So this is where, again, you really, really want to take advantage of me and my pricing and all the great values I'm going to give. And we're going to make sure that nothing comes to that, you know, should be priced anymore. We're going to really continue to celebrate you guys and give you some really cool opportunities to get some new and unique and one-of-a-kinds. And this one is no exception. And we'll bring it down to a better value than even $3,500, which is already your half-off deal, and take it much lower for you just to send it out really quickly, and we'll make it only $2,999. If you love the big bright blue zircons that are so amazing and bright as can be, and of course that double refraction that we know and love out of the zircon family. There's one other new zircon today that would be our golden yellow, and is it ever pretty? It's got a really powerful look to it. It's going to be a really exceptional, very sunflower-esque golden tone, so I think you're going to like that because I've had a couple lately and they've gone really quickly. So we'll bring you another one of those tonight. Also, again, GIA certified Paraiba, Alexandrite, and a pendant that's here as well. We've got some big Tanzanites if you're interested in the last call on Blue Wing Block D. Museum Reserve's all we have left. We've got some good ones. I've even got a 4.5 carat tonight in a really simple, elegant style setting. And the big kunzites are going to be here. So we have so much to get to. I would love to hear your requests as well. Anything you might be thinking about or looking for. We've got some Savorite, even a heart-shaped necklace that I've not shown because it's been thousands and thousands of dollars. I've got carte blanche here on a Thursday night to discount everything. So yay! I hope you guys aren't tired of discounts yet, right? You came here looking for higher prices. I'm sorry, I'm not ready to do that tonight. So we're going to get you all the discounts continuing on tonight as you love here. And then don't forget, bottom of this hour, we're going to unveil the turquoise hoop earrings that I know you have asked for, you have requested, you have loved turquoise in this show. But we have only brought primarily two things, rings and pendants. That's all we've really seen in turquoise tonight. I bring you turquoise earrings, and I'm not talking about one stone. We've seen that too. I'm talking about many, many stones. It's the complication of putting these together that has taken us years to come to fruition tonight. In 13 minutes, I will unveil them. They're all matched Sleeping Beauty turquoise. They're rounds. They're cabochon cut as usual. And they're all set in a beautiful hoop earring. So we'll have those for you and talk about an earring that's going to update your hoop wardrobe, but really go with everything. It is the turquoise. So let's take another look at our blue zircon. So very excited. I know how many of you have been waiting for us to bring turquoise in a hoop. That night is tonight. Very excited about those. We even have Tanzanite drops in Escher cuts, and it's just quite the show. And don't hesitate to call me and ask about that 301 because that $94,000 or $92,000 price is going away very quickly. And then while we take a look, since we're in zircon mode anyways, let me get to this golden, which again, let's face it, if you want a big yellow diamond, but it's not in the cards affordability wise, that's what you want. And I know you might at this point be watching several things going on right now. Well, here's what I want you to do is just take a moment and glance up at your screen where my vocabulary is speaking right now, because this is what you need to see, is that zircon is one of our best we've ever had. And I know this is that bright, deep golden color. So think of it, if it were a diamond, it would be labeled as vivid intense. And it is every bit the stunning color we love. It's 112-5674. And you can make that comparison, although diamonds across the world are singly refractive. As much as we love them and we know them for brilliance and fire, that's lovely, but they're singly refractive. Whereas this stone, the entire zircon family, is doubly refractive. So you end up getting a very powerful sparkle factor to the stone. Sparkle sounds like a layman's term, but I think it's the best way to describe that stone. It's really how the double refraction really reads to the eye. And it's a 6 carat 73 in this bright, deep golden color. It's got 86 points in the diamonds as well. And welcome to the best of zircon. We've had the blue, Now we have the golden, and this will not last. We know that. It is a given. All I need is one caller. You're going to be wowed by the price tag. We have not been able to keep any of our zircons, including the peachy ones I brought, the yellow goldens, the blues. We had a couple really rare reds. None of them have stuck around, and we are ready. $49.99 is the price tag. So like I said, if you tuned in tonight wondering, oh gosh, did I miss the boat? And now all the price tags are gone up to normal, and those are still great values, but I don't want to spend more than I have to. Well, this is what I'm doing tonight. If you will allow me to, for the next 2 hours and 40 minutes that we've got together to do some shopping, I am going to continue the sale event pricing on all the great jewelry that you love, every bit of it, so that none of those prices that are in bright red that are supposed to be that be-all end-all price tonight, none are sticking around. None will be what you pay. That's really the beauty of what we're doing. I can't help but keep that sale event going and keep giving you discounts and keep giving you values better than our normal, better than our regular. This is what it boils down to. A huge moment for a zircon lover, and wait to see this on the hand. Of course, that square cut is amazing, isn't it? The square cut that you have, the beautiful evenness of it, the way that it looks together. Let me show it on the hand though. You've got that one row in diamonds that goes right down the middle, that goes right between the split shank of the gold, then the diamonds all the way around, creating that solid halo. And we have one, and you don't pay $49.99. We can change the gold as we usually can to white gold or the rose gold, but look how pretty that is. It's almost like the gold just kind of melts away on the sides, and you really just see that almost what looks like a floating row of diamonds that meets up with that halo. It's not $49.39 or $29.99. So far, we have saved you $2,000. I'm going to save you even more. Only one, that's what we have to get accustomed to around these parts, is that most everything I have to show you is a one only. So that's really the key. That is really what you need to remember, is that we got one onlys throughout most of our lineup, and this is actually going to be $1,999 only. So our first caller who says yes, we'll take it. We still have the blue zircon and that diamond bird necklace, and of course the gold quartz that we started the show with. So it's a lot of great jewelry here, but you don't want to wait, because you know we always have that little kind of lagging beginning, but again, lots of people as they tune in start taking those pieces that were presented earlier in the show. So get ready. We're only about 8 minutes away now from the turquoise hoops. I know you're going to love them, and they're going to be coming up, and boy, are we making them affordable when you consider how large they are. Very excited about those. We have some diamonds that are going to be diamond earring studs. Really important. Love your request. Get them in. We'd love to help you out, whatever you want to see. And don't forget that 3-carat/01 diamond is going out the door today. So if you want to ask about it before somebody else grabs it, there's so much demand for our 3-carat yellows. We'd love to get that to you before it is gone. That's the important thing. So make sure you grab it. Then we've got some discounts for you on, I think this is the biggest discount we have of the entire night. It's a Merelani mint. Have you seen these? Because I know that this is a popular stone because of its beauty, but it's also got a phenomenal property to it, and it just keeps on going with the diamonds. Yellow diamonds, white diamonds, more yellow diamonds, all the way around, creating a triple halo around your what might look like the Savorite garnets, but this is known as Merelani mint. What does that mean? It's got a little more minty shade of bright green, so it's still the brightest color green you can get, but then you're getting something that is so rare because this is a color-changing garnet. There are other color-changing garnets. They come out of Kenya. They're usually a more brown type of color that goes to a pink. This is actually a green to a red, so a very, very different way that usually when we see alexandrites, we see green to red. When we see other various stones, there's oftentimes a blue-green to a red in the color change. This is where you're getting to the rare garnet family. It's actually out of Tanzania, which is what the name Merelani represents, might sound familiar because the Merelani Hills, right at the base of Mount Kilimanjaro, that is where Tanzanite is mined. It's not that far away. This is an adjacent locale where these Merelani mints are yielding from. By the way, it's 111-7954. We're going way back on that item number, and we're about to give you a huge value. It is a massive stone. This one has been, I kid you not, it's been $16,999 for a long time. But if it's still here, you know the deal. We can't let everything take up permanent residence in our vault. So we got to move some jewelry here eventually. Take a look at this, and we'll see what you think of this massive stone. 111-7954 is the 147. Crazy rare opportunity here because the stone is lovely, but it's going to change color. All that green, which is so powerful on its own, goes to a bright red. Then you get the yellow diamonds. Listen to this. It's got 125 just in yellow diamonds. Then it has an additional 60 points in the white diamonds as well. So you're getting 185 in overall diamond weight to go with your 147 pear shape. It is a color changing garnet. I know somewhere, I'm not sure if there's a photograph of this exact ring, but I know there are photographs under a UV condition where we can show you how these stones change color, but it is a pure red under an incandescent light. So it's fascinating how this works. It really is one of the more important stones of the world. It is why, I don't know if you guys remember when I introduced these to the world about probably about now a year and a half ago or so, we only had, I think it was 22 stones in total. Most of them were quite a bit smaller, under a carat. This was one of the larger stones overall, which is probably why we dressed it up with so many lavish diamonds around it, including such a vast majority in the yellows. But what's also very exciting is that it's the size overall. Look at this ring, definitely a cocktail ring, not for my smaller diminutive gals. This is really somebody, you know, who wants to be a standout with their cocktail ring. No doubt that's going to be the looker that everyone is admiring from afar. And yet that's one way to wear it. Here's the other. If you want to point it the other way, it goes like this, and you can see how that looks on the hand. But I'm going to take that $16,999, and you know I'm going to abandon it right now, and we're going to make it a whole lot better and make it a really superb value. And all you have to do is call, because this is not going to last, because it is one of the craziest values I have, which is why I'm showing it 25 minutes in. And it's the lead into our turquoise hoop earrings that are new, which you're going to love. But that is the size of the ring. Solid two-tone 14K. You get the yellow and the white. It does have to stay as is. Don't worry about the sizing. It's an 8 right now. I'm going to size it to whatever size you need. Here is the look, by the way, of what, this is obviously a different ring. You'll see the mounting is different, but look at this for a UV perspective. That is a Merelani mint as well, and it's also a pear shape. That is pure red. Do you see how that changed? If that UV light, if that incandescent light wasn't surrounding it, it would be as bright green a stone as what you see on your screen live. So just so you know, under the pen lights, under your UV light, that's what this Merelani mint is going to do. That's how it changes color oh so dramatically. And isn't that cool? I mean, this reminds me of almost like the Alexandrites of the world that do this as well. Kind of similar to a color changing diaspora as well. They go from a golden green to a pinky tone, but this is really that extra special level here, and we are so proud. So proud to bring it down to less than $69.99. There's your $10,000 of savings right then and there. We're not asking for $99. We're not asking for $69. We're not asking for even $5,000. And this is just when it comes to garnets, and we bring you all kinds of rare garnets, from Mandarins to the Merelanis to obviously the Malayas you might be familiar with, Savorites and demontoids, and you name it, we got it in garnets. Even our fabulous Zambarans, which we'll see later. But this is one of those that is just so off the charts rare. Fewer Merelani mints than any other variety of garnet that we've had here. So that is really just, again, how we classify it as one of the rarest overall. And it's got a better value than $5,000 or $4,000 or $3,000. Now we're just giving it away. Simple as that. If that's a ring with that kind of mounting that's under $3,000, it is go time. It's not $3,000, it's not $29,000, it's not even $2,500. Can you tell I want to move some jewelry here tonight? We know it's maybe a limited audience here this evening. We understand that. So we're going to make sure that these values make it worth your while to shop whatever you love, because it is not going to be $2,500 either. You've got a big value here coming your way, and it's not $24.99. This is the ultimate high level in a rare as can be garnet. Not going to be, and I get it over the diamond weight. I'd take it for the mounting. Truthfully, that's a carat 85 in yellow and white diamonds. Why not take it for the mounting? Take it for the loose stones that create that mounting overall, but it's not even $24.99. We'll blow it out right now. Make it $23.99. First caller on that one. That is going to go. No question about it. One of our best of the best that's here, and you've got one of the ultimate high-level stones as far as rarity, and then January's birthstone, if that is something of significance to you. But $23.99? That's something of another level right there, and we're so proud to bring it to you. So that's last call, $23.99 for 30 seconds. We'll see who's got it. We're not leaving it here, and a lot of these pieces, unfortunately, tonight, when you have discontinuing designs, that means that if I don't find a way to get it at home tonight, then it gets taken apart. It gets dismantled. All the stones, we start over. Every diamond comes out. The gold gets melted down. The center stones are repurposed for some other piece. I mean, that's what has to happen. So at this point, that is why these values, you're going to see it's a big discontinued show. So it just means what we're going to do is just blow out everything we got, bring it all the way down, still first rate, first class. Most of the pieces are actually the more valuable of what we have. It's just because they've got a little higher price point. That's probably why they're here in the first place, is because they're a little more expensive than some of the pieces we bring, and now they're not. So that's the way to go right there. $23.99. Let me know if you'd like it. Hey, Tracy. Oh my goodness, are you? I'm not familiar with that resort actually. Well, wonderful. Well, I can only imagine. Actually, I think, Tracy, you had the right idea because from what I'm hearing, because my mom is out there too. And it's very rare in the summertime where Los Angeles is a lot hotter than Las Vegas, because Las Vegas is usually like 110, 115. we're going through a little heat issue here in Southern California. I'm seeing temperatures. I've lived here my whole life. I was born and raised here. I've never seen temps like this in Southern California. So I think that was the right idea, Tracy. She escaped California, Southern California, to get to Vegas, probably to cool off. So I know my mom was like, it's cooler at my house than it is your house. That never happens. Certainly not in September. So anyway, hi Tracy, thank you guys for watching. Even when you're on vacay, that's so nice. I can honestly say to you that if I was in Vegas right now, I don't think I'd be watching me. I just don't think I would. I love that city. So anyway, but it is funny. Do you guys remember when Christy let me know one time she was walking on the Las Vegas Strip and she was walking by a big famous sports bar and TVON was on a Sunday morning. And I thought, wow, I was pretty amazed. I was like, okay, that's good. That's when you know you've made it. So they didn't have football on. It was just TV on. So anyway, hi Tracy, thanks so much for checking in. Take a look at this. That's going to be pretty cool. So I think that if you are, again, this is the beauty of when you get on the go, you can kind of check in with us on your phone and do all that good stuff. And good luck to you guys. I hope you have good luck out there if you do so choose to do any gambling. All right, so here we go. This is going to be, I know what you're probably doing. She's probably going, I went into the jewelry stores and I saw very similar to TVON jewelry, and I'm not seeing the price tags that you guys have, and that is the truth. So let's get to it. We have our bottom of the hour here, and this is just, to me, if summertime, and really, I hate to say that because it's such an important stone year round, but if there was a stone of summer, like there's usually that summer banger, that summer anthem that just is like iconic, that takes you back the second you hear it, even decades later, you're like, oh, I remember the summer of '99, right? Where it's like all these different kinds of like icons we think of when it comes to summer memories. I just think that this stone really defines right now where we're at in jewelry, where hoop earrings are still the thing. You've got a turquoise hoop that I know you have been asking us to do forever and ever and ever. We're so proud to bring it. It's item number, let's see, it's brand new. It's 1125-721. This is turquoise rounds, and they are all cabochon cut. And what's so cool about this is we have the white and the yellow, because I remember there was one pair once upon a time, they were just in yellow gold. So if you like the white gold, you see them here. We can still do the yellow gold, which I think is really lovely. It's going to be a carat 46 in the Sleeping Beauty turquoise. So that's going to be all matched, beautiful rounds, every single one of them bezel set. So you have a really easy earring to wear, because there's nothing to catch on anything, of course. It means you've got smooth, seamlessly styling, no prongs to it, but you've been begging us for these. It's taken us a couple years to just produce a couple of pairs, and they do have an omega backing. So let's show you how that works if you're not familiar. First of all, the size, because this is new to us today, and you can see here that they are just about an inch there. So just maybe a little bit over when you look, but I'm going to call it a 1 inch because that's where the post is. And then you've got that gorgeous round. Now it kind of flares out in the back. They make it a little wider just to stabilize, because watch this. That's where your hinge is. So that's why it looks a little bit wider through the back, is because you have that hinge mechanism. And so you're simply going to pop that earring on, close it like so, open it like so. That's still kind of a lever back omega for you. So it's really comfortable. That backing doesn't even sit against your ear. It just kind of locks it into place. I'm going to try them on for you as well, just to give you a better idea of what they look like. And then you know my passion for this stone as far as a versatile, like everybody can wear it. Everybody will look fabulous in it. Having that bright robin's egg blue color so close to the face, I think, is also really, really important too. Just seeing what you see there with that amazing color you're getting. How beautiful are those? So this is new to us tonight. We're so proud that they're here. We've got a huge value for you, not to mention that it's going to be that easy on, easy off styling as well. And the bright turquoise, they don't get much better than that, do they? The bright color, they're powerful, they're bright as can be, they're matched to perfection as well. And we're going to blow them out right now. They're supposed to be $2,999. This is what happens when you start matching up a lot of beautiful high-end turquoise. Instead, we're taking them a lot lower for you. So it's really simple and easy to get them. Grab as many as you want. They'd be a great gifting idea as well, I believe, because I think that they're really ageless. These are not looking like one particular style or one particular age. And maybe, it's just over the last couple of days, it's almost every day I'm with you, I have some form of diamond earring that's usually some kind of diamond hoop. Well, This is really, I think, for a lot of people who say, I don't know, maybe diamonds are just too much for me for every day. Maybe it's too dressy. I think that a turquoise is a great way to still have that hoop styling, but it's so easy to wear and it just leads itself and lends itself to maybe even more of a casual vibe. Let's go back to our wheel, take another close-up look at them, and they're going to be a lot better than $2,000. Or, you know what, $19.99 is fair enough. I mean, you can't lose sight of the fact there's a lot of gold in this earring. And that's where we really never ever skimp. I mean, that's where a lot of people are having to get away from gold entirely. We're giving you that powerful gold presence still. We always want you to have a nice gold weight. We want to make our jewelry properly. So it's, in this case, the mechanism has to be proper. Everything has to work. Everything has to be secure to the point where you're wearing it for years and years and years. No matter how many times you open and close that earring, it's still going to be perfect for you. And yet we're not even going to do $1,500 for the pair. White gold or yellow gold only, no rose gold option here. Just choose your favorite. I adore turquoise and yellow gold, so I think that's going to be a fun way to go. But nice to have the white gold here as well. If you would like to get the turquoise tonight, it is not even $14.99 per pair. This is where, again, choose as many as you need. Great look. 1-inch style's a classic, and we're going to make them $999 instead. Just to send them out. And solid gold, yes, of course, and that great omega back flipped style that makes it so easy to put on, so easy to take off, and they're only $9.99 for real. So this is happening. We're bringing you a brand new earring right now, and they're lovely, and they're all those good size stones in the rounds that are very consistent and set that way, which is awfully nice. I prefer that to a prong setting. Just because, again, when it's close to the face and then, of course, you know, right there next to the hair, I think that it's nice to have something that's smooth, right? Something that's never going to catch on anything. You've got no sharp edges at all to the earring. It's still going to give you that drape, but I think a 1-inch is generally a classic category. We've got another pair going out there, very popular. This is what you've been begging us to bring. I mean, I don't want to say it to cause a frenzy or anything, but you remember what happened when I brought turquoise by the yard? We remember the last time I had those. And naturally, everybody picked up a necklace. And then y'all said, okay, now we're good. We've got the rings. We've got the earrings. Now we need the hoops. Like, we have the studs. We need something a little more dramatic in turquoise. And this is it. So it's been a long time to make them. They're obviously a ton of workmanship and labor to do this. And, oh, hi, Pam. Pam M. Thank you, first of all, for your kindness. That's so. Oh, okay. I'm going to have to look that up, Tracy. I don't know what that is. I'm not sure, but it sounds like fun. It sounds like a lot of fun. And Pam, I sent you an email, by the way. So Pam M, I did send you an email if you haven't seen it with the request you had last night to see some copper-bearing reds. Yes, go ahead. Oh, good. Thank you so much. Is that Edith? Thank you. Where's she calling from? Texas. All right, we'll have them right out to you, Edith. Thank you so much. She's taking the yellow gold, by the way. So if you want to be like Edith, get the yellow gold. I would also do the same, to tell you the truth. So really, really beautiful earring, and we're so lucky to have them. So they're here, but not for long. Don't forget, 3-carat yellow diamond is here, the oval, the new one. I'm so excited about that. That is just a thrill to be able to bring you a yellow diamond of that size after so long without really, I mean, it's just been a little flurry lately of a couple 3 carats. The pear shape's gone, the heart shape's here. Now the oval, which I think is going to be everybody's favorite, coming up tonight. Again, already gave you a little sneak peek of that one. And then you let us know what you'd like to see throughout the show. We can help you. We can bring you anything you'd like, anything you need to see here on the air. We'd love to do, even if it's a piece that is specific or not maybe so much. Maybe it's just a category of stone you want to see. We've got some certified, as I mentioned. We do have a very large Paraiba. It looks like this. This is a Paraiba with, it's my favorite. I don't know, this pink diamond thing going on with this one is just makes it. I mean, it's elite to have a Paraiba of this size anyways, because it's a 2-carat plus. But to get pink diamonds and white diamonds, suddenly I want to see every Paraiba ever with pink diamonds. We know that's not possible. But 1122430, like I said, we've got some high end tonight for you just to make sure that we move them out. There's some brand new price tags on everything. And this is the 2-carat 16 pear shape. Isn't that bright? I wish, listen, I can't bring back pieces that are already sold and happily at someone else's house. But if you were to compare every 2-carat Paraiba I've had with this one, this would be a shade brighter. It's really lively. This is a very, very intense stone. It's super bright. It's why it's always had a little bit more money to go with it. It's been a $40,000 ring, We're going to change that up here tonight for you. Take a look at this. 216, but then it's got pink diamonds and white diamonds around it. That would be 29 points in the pink and 79 points in the white diamonds in a bridge. 108 total weight there in the bridge mounting that is so fabulous. And this is that 14K rose where the pink diamonds are. That's where the rose gold will follow. And the white diamonds, of course, set in the white gold. But that stone, how about that view? You want some clarity? That's got some clarity. Through the sides of the stone, look at that. You see right through it. It's like a beautiful teal turquoise looking glass. You get that beautiful clarity throughout. Pink and white diamonds, which I think is our only Paraiba at this point now that has that combination. And we do all that to bring the $39,999 price tag down to a brand new ultimate low. Don't forget, we've got a few pieces here from the show already if you're thinking about anything you've seen previously, but this is the way to get your Paraiba. And the size, if you have not been privy to many 2-carat 16s, let me show you what it looks like on the hand, because this is the way to rock that comparison. This is a lot larger look than many are, by the way. There's the 3-carat 01 yellow diamond, giving you a look at that. There's the Paraiba. We're ready to send some great pieces out the door. When I tell you they'll go, they'll go. The 302 has no choice but to go when you see the price tag I'm going to reduce it to. Same here with this 216. When you add that much diamond weight in such a high-end rarity as the pinks and the whites are, and then you add lots of gold for the bridge, and it's not even $20,000 tonight. And again, watch this. This is full light. I'm going to shadow the light that's right above it and create total darkness on the wheel, and look at how that stone still is just glowing. It just became more powerful of a neon. So that's really the definition of neon. The ability to be brighter in a lower light. The fact it doesn't need a lot of light to be beautiful, bright, glowing. That's what this stone does. We're not asking for 20. It's not $19,999. There's been some magic sauce that we've added to some discounts on Paraibas of late that has done the trick to get every last Paraiba out of here. This is going to be no exception, especially when it's such an upgrade for you. It's not even going to be 19, 18, or 17,000. I understand this is a more valuable stone. It's one of the most highly valued stones the planet has ever offered us, and yet it's still excelling in price tag. There's no stopping it. I don't believe it's ever going to officially dead end, if you will. I don't think we're ever going to reach that plateau of pricing, because if it is all gone, and it is, and everybody of the gem community still, there's a lot of people that are still just getting to know this stone, being introduced to this stone. And what happens is, just like when I remember I saw my first Paraiba, it was an instant fall in love moment. And for all those people that get introduced to it going forward, there's that, I've got to have one, I've got to find one, yet we're all kind of fighting over the same finite material worldwide. What's mined is out there. It's done. All 3 sources that ever existed, done and extinct. So here's your chance to pick up a really, really important stone. And it's not going to be $17,000 or $16,000 or even $15,000. It's only going to be $14,999. So now we're seeing the price tag that has allowed most of our, let's say it, 2-carat stones, the 201 stones, everything that we've had in the 2-carat size at this price, gone. But this is the bigger way to do it. This is a 216. That's not a small stone, and we have really upgraded the mounting for you as well. So this is extremely important. $14,999 only. It gets it to one caller. Who will the lucky caller be? Who will the lucky collector be tonight? That's what we're looking to find out, because we know these stones are not sticking around, and that is a very, very important gem. So let me know if you'd like it. It is for one caller only. And again, we've got some just high-end museum, but look at what we're doing with the price tags. Really making sure that they are all set to go here tonight for you. So that's very, very, very important, and make sure you grab it if you love it. $14,999 only. That one should be gone, and it's got all that big diamond weight. Remember, you're getting a carat 08 in that diamond weight, which is really, really lovely. So we'd love to get it for you. Try it out. You got a full money back guarantee, of course. You're never going to have to keep anything, right? That's the key. It's really important to let us know what you'd like to get it home, maybe get it appraised. Talk about $60,000, $70,000 a carat on that stone. Absolutely. We're not asking for that, though. Look what we did. We got it down to a crazy amount. When you're talking about, if you were just to think about the stone, you're talking about under $7,500 a carat, but it's got this great elite mounting. The pink and the white diamonds are adding quite a bit bit to it. So that's extremely important. Let me know if you'd like it. They don't stick around at $15,000. We have now gone under that for you. So a huge value. What do you say? We got the last few minutes of this hour. We are ready to rock your world with jewelry of a lifetime. And I think what we're going to do is bring you a really, really cool value on a Mandarin garnet. We've got a bigger one later. It's going to be a lot more money. So let's just bring out something that's a 70-point pear shape. It's absolutely beautiful. It is interesting because this one looks like a 1 carat. It typically is when it's in this mounting, and yet this is a signature mounting. So good enough that it's been popular for years and years and years. So I think you're going to like it. It's got diamonds every which direction. Take a look at this, and we'll see what you think. And what we're going to do is find out who's with us tonight, and we're going to do a little giveaway here, and we're going to give you an opportunity to pay whatever you want for item number 1124816. And how do we do that? Where else do you shop for fine jewelry or anything else in this world and make up your own price? I'm going to go ahead and allow you to do that right now. And we're not going to start at $3,000 like the $29.99 price tag, so that makes sense. We're going to do a lot better than that because at this point, this is what your inside looks like. Got that great detail and finishing there on the inside. You've got 70 points in diamonds. That's a 70 point, so it's the 70-70 ring. 70-point Paraiba, or 70-point Mandarin garnet. I'm still looking at the Paraiba, can you tell? My mind it's a one-track mind when I see a Paraiba inside. I just got to stare at it, and it's all consuming. It really is. Let a Paraiba consume you because they're amazing. But this is the 70-70 ring. The intensity of the reds and pinks in that Mandarin are kind of like the telltale sign that it's top quality, is when you see those beautiful yellows and then you see like that reddish pink color that's really at the base of the stone and the tip of the stone. And you know what? $3,000 is never going to work. We're going to go zero to start and go up in $100 increments. And in a couple of minutes, we'll have a winner, and who knows where it's going to go? I don't know. It's a live auction. It's a live auction that's starting at nothing. It's a no reserve auction, so there's no safety net that I have. If it cost us $2,850 to make, and if I've only got a $100 bid, well, guess what? I'm going to sell it at $100. So this is where you've got a chance to truly make up your own price. And I'm not talking about auctions where we got a standard set start price. You are truly dictating the price here. I'm going to try it on so you can see what a big ring it is. And yet solid gold, we do have $100 and we have one bidder, which means we're going to sell it for sure. We know that now. It's for sure going to get a home. There it is from a distance on the hand. I love it in the white gold, but you don't have to leave it that way. It can be yellow or rose. Hey, Victor, I'm excited. Who's that? Let's sell a piece of jewelry. Nani, where's she calling from? Oh. We just got $200, Nani. So who do you have there, Tim? We got two bidders and we got $200. And Vicky is on the line. Where is Vicky calling us from tonight? 300. She's in Texas. We got $300 back to Nani. We are ready to rock and roll, but there's only two bidders so far. And that means when you have a nationwide show, I don't know what it says about me that I've only got two people bidding right now. But so far, I only have two people bidding. We just got a third. It's $400 now. Who do you have there, Wayne? Marge. We've got Marge and Vicky and Nani. They're all on the lines bidding. We just got $500 back to our OG bidder. Wonderful. We're back in Arkansas, right? We've got 500, looking for 600 or more, 700, 800, although we just lost Vicky, so she's out. So this is where, again, it's getting to be, we have $600. And now Marge back in the lead here, 600, looking for 7 or more. And so far, 3 total bidders. We're already down to just 2. This is kind of weird when you consider that is, never mind, are we down to 1? She's out. So we're down to 1 bidder at 600. So again, sometimes, I have to sell jewelry. That's my job, to keep the lights on and keep the show running so that we can be here for you. I have to move jewelry, right? No matter what. Every single day, no matter what, I got to find a way to move jewelry. This is why I did this. But let me tell you something, $600 is not an appropriate price. The price is plastered up there. I've got a $29.99 TVON ring. And those of you that watch the show, whether you watch once a month or once a year or every single day, you know that's our price. I'm not telling you anything that you don't already know to be true. So what does it tell you that I have 1 bidder left at $600 when that's not a $600 ring? It's just all about the value. This is a night when we're going to have a little bit more limited audience here, certainly in the first part of the show, and we're proving that now. So everybody else who's watching something else, they don't get the value, but you can. You're here. And it is, people say all the time, well, I don't get it. Those people that get in on the auctions, they're so lucky. You all can do the same. It's one phone call away from being your ring, whether you're registered, whether you're not. You don't pay a club fee. There's no subscription. I'll tell you, what is there in this world today that you don't have to pay to? I have to pay to shop everywhere. I'm thinking about it. Every place I shop, I pretty much have to pay a monthly fee to watch something on the television. I mean, I know this. I know that now I can't even, I'm paid, what, $300 a month for DirecTV, and I can't even watch ESPN anymore. So again, thank you, Disney. Love ya. But again, that's the thing, right? Sorry, I had to get that in. I mean, right? Media. That greedy media out there. We're not. We're saying, here, take our jewelry. Take our jewelry. We don't charge a subscription fee. You know what? I mean, that's the kind of thing. I mean, everything, think about it. Just to stream a movie, you got to pay 16 bucks. To subscribe to anything, there is, I think of all the places I love to shop on the daily basis, I have to pay to shop there. It's like a membership fee that you pay a monthly fee, which is quite hefty, just to be able and privileged to shop at that place. That is not how this works. You don't have to pay a buyer's premium. You pay, do we have $700, by the way? Did I hear that while I'm on my soapbox about how we have to pay just to shop now? This is where you get fine jewelry at its best. We do have $700, by the way. 7 looking for 8. We've only got, again, the beautiful Mandarin here. I've got another Mandarin later, but it is $7,999. I'll just tell you that right up front. So $8,000 rings are here if you want the bigger version of the Mandarin. If this is something that works for you, satisfies your style in jewelry, then I would go for it right here and now. Take advantage of it, because what's happening right now is it's at $700. We only have one bidder left, I think, right? Oh, $900. Who's that? We just got a power bid at $900. Don't let it intimidate you, because obviously Eileen knows that's a $3,000 ring. She's at $900. She's probably trying to scare everyone else away, and you know what? It may have worked. So we're going to give it a final 2 minutes, and you can still jump in. And you don't need to pay a buyer's premium. You don't need to pay for the sizing. You don't need to pay for the shipping. You don't need to pay tax if you live outside of California, which most of you do. So it is really, again, $900 is what you pay. Like right now, Eileen's in a position to pay $900 for a $3,000 TVON ring and get it. And she's our last bidder left. So here's our last call. We'll give it 2 final minutes now to send it out. That's the last chance. And if you'd like to score the value, well, at this point, we're looking for a $1,000 bid, and we'll go from there. And if we've got a little flurry at then, great. You got it, Pam. I'll show the round next for you. We'll show it. And this one, that's a very precious stone to me, Pam, and I'll tell you why. I love that round. I think you, well, I know you have good taste, but I think you chose the right one there too. All right, so we've got a final 95 seconds left. Last call on this one, $900. And Tim, did I get that right? It is Eileen? And where's Eileen calling from? I was wondering if it was Eileen in New York, but it seems like every time I take a guess, I'm sometimes wrong. So, hi Eileen in New York, wonderful. Well, she's shopping the value, and she's got no challengers here at the end, so it looks like it's going to be hers, and congratulations. But again, we're going to wait it out because we have to be official here. We've got now 68 seconds to make it official. So congratulations, though. That's a very exciting value. If it's 900, if it's 1,000, if it's 12, it's 15. I mean, obviously, there's a lot of great value that's associated with that great piece right there. When you've got a look like that, a rare Mandarin garnet, I'd love if I could sell those ordinarily for $900. That would be something, but that's not in the realm of possibility today. Not in today's gold environment, not in today's jewelry environment, not in today's diamond world. That's 70 points in VS diamonds that you're getting along with it. So it's pretty extraordinary in every way, and we're just thrilled to bring it to you. So $900 going once, twice, 3 times. We got 30 seconds to wait it out, but it's, Eileen, it's as good as yours. I think that is, I just can feel it in my bones that Eileen has just found that perfect piece right there, and she is ready to go. So Pam, we're going to show your request next in about 19 seconds here. This one's gone, I think. 15 seconds remaining just to make it official. By the way, she can get the yellow gold or the rose gold if she'd prefer. Congrats on that one. Then we're going to talk a little bit about 1125172, Tony, coming up, and that's going to be a beautiful copper bearing. I would like everyone to look at this because it's one of the rarest stones you'll ever see on planet Earth. Is right here, and it is glowing. This is technically, it's a couple things. You can name it a couple of different things here. It's copper bearing. I know, usually the copper bearing stones are blues and greens together. This is a copper bearing rubellite tourmaline. So you can, it's got, rubellite is kind of a mix of pink and purple together. 1125172 is the item number. It is a 580. It's a very, very special round. It's got this amazing modified cutting. It's a little different than Portuguese cutting. It's a little different than diamond cutting. So it's very, very special. And it's going to be a 580 with 184 and diamonds in the bridge. So very high-end mounting here. Really stunning the way it looks here with that double row. Look at this. This is my favorite part of the bridge. I love this. I just love seeing it from this profile, to be able to look in and just admire. Why only are we looking at the top of stones? Well, it's typically just a function of the way they're set. Usually all you can see is the top surface of a stone like that. There's nothing wrong with that. But to see it from this angle and to get that little kind of, again, peek, like a little window, it's like a picture window into the culet of the stone, is pretty special. And then you can also see that that double row in diamonds is running from one side to another. That's going to meet up with this large halo, diamonds on the sides. This is copper rich. And we have to point out a couple of things. Obviously, you're getting a rare color. Obviously, you're also getting a very, very rare gem in general, but this is the color that's even tougher to get than the blues and the greens because it's got those pink and purple elements to it. So extremely special. 184 is the diamond weight. We weren't messing around with this one. It's just a heavier ring. It's supporting a bigger stone, so it's got to have all that gold and diamond power around it, which this does. And we're going to take it way, way down for you. Brand new price tag. Here's the deal. Do you remember our sale that we did? We wrapped it up on Monday, on Labor Day Monday. That was this Monday. That was all of just about 3 days ago. We did a 10% off deal, and a lot of you believe, and I know I would think probably the same exact thing if I wasn't up here giving you the prices. I would think to myself, well, if I don't see that banner up there and I don't see 10% off, then why am I going to shop? Well, here's why. I can tell you right now, and I made no bones about it yesterday, is that I'm taking a lot of these holdovers that we didn't get a chance to show over the course of weeks during that sale event. I'm taking some of the pieces we didn't have a chance to show you and taking them lower. Case in point, this is a $14,999 ring. That would have given you $1,500 off. You're saying, why would I ever buy it now? Because I'm taking it a lot lower than $13,500. That would have been what you would have paid. And I know it's hard to resist a 10% off sale. It's a nice discount. But this is going to be much more affordable right now because I'm not leaving it there. I don't have to abide by any rules because we're just going to take it down and we're going to get some great jewelry out the door. And yeah, I mentioned it. We have a lot of museum tonight. This is the perfect night if you're looking for a 3-carat yellow diamond, if you're looking for a big Alexandrite, if you want the big Paraiba I showed you, or if you want one of the rarest copper-bearing stones we've ever seen, it's right here. But it's not going to be $13,500, and nor is it $99.99. There's another huge discount. Nor is it going to be $8,000, $7,000. It's going to be $69.99 instead. So now you have the perfect way to get one of the most important stones I can show you. And then it's got, of course, the glow, the neon, that fabulous look you see there. Let me try it on for you as well. This is pretty impressive. This is what we live for right here. And now you get to really see the power of the cutting right there. You get to see how it just lights up. You see how it's more almost like, I think of it more instead of like brilliance or confetti or glitter, it looks almost like a stained glass window as far as the segments of color and how they light up. That'll be $69.99. So see how much we saved you? What would have been $13,500 just a couple of days ago because that was a sale event. Well, this is now a lot less. We've saved you almost $7,000 in addition to what would have been the sale price. So just a fabulous rarity. It's still rubellite, but it's also copper bearing. So typically we use the word Paraiba for just the blues and the greens and the blue greens and the purples. This is really more of a like magenta fuchsia color. It's the purples and the pinks together. So we don't usually use the word Paraiba, but it's still the same concept. It's a copper bearing stone. It's copper and manganese rich. So that's how we know that, again, very, very rare, specialty color. It's just a beautiful, I mean, rubellites without copper are very expensive as well. Let's keep that in mind. We know that regular rubellites without a copper content are some of the most expensive stones out there, especially when they give you a brighter clarity like this one certainly is in that fancy cut round. So huge value there, $69.99. Just want to bring that out. And then we've got a great top of the hour for you. We're about 2 minutes away from the official top of the hour. We're going to bring out a really beautiful Tanzanite. We've got the huge yellow diamond deal of a lifetime. And this is a discontinued item, and you're going to see why. Let me tell you about this, because this is what I was saying at the beginning of the show. We have something that has nearly 5 carats in diamonds, and that is the ring. I'll never forget when this first was made, before it even debuted on TV. When it was made, I took one look and I thought, now that looks like a lot of work. That looks like a piece that would be in a designer retail establishment where it's costing $300,000. And I wasn't far off. We used our big center diamond. We used a ton of diamonds around it. We gave it the dome style. This is one of those discontinued items because with gold being where it's at, bigger pieces like that require, I mean, it's funny, little basic solitaires right now cost a fortune to make. I went through this yesterday and I thought, why has that price gone up 4 times? It's because gold's gone up that much. So I refrained from showing it. Gold has really, really, really elevated. So a lot of these mountings that we may have made 2-3 years ago that you rarely see anyways because they were expensive to do then are far more expensive now. So instead of just upping the price, that's what everyone does right now. They have to follow along with the pricing and just tweak their pricing. Move it on up to accommodate where the gold market is. Well, we're not doing that. We're doing the exact opposite. So I want to let you know this is coming up in a little bit. This is the ring that is no longer going to be one we can make ever again. It's got almost 5 carats in diamonds. It's 1125593. And I just want to let you know, I know it's not for everybody because it is a larger dome style ring, but it's really beautiful the way it's created and made. There's the finishing. So you can see already why, yeah, that's going to be a little bit more pricey to make going forward. So we're just not going to anymore. And that has the 163 center, but it doesn't stop there. It gives you white diamonds and yellow diamonds in spades. This is going to be a carat 56 in yellow. I'm talking about all the side diamonds. And then it's got another 145 in white diamonds. 3 different carat weights that are all going to be at or over a carat and a half each. So that's how you get the 464 carat weight. And yes, it is a $19,999 ring until tonight. So we are just moments away from the top of the hour. I wanted to let you know this, for anybody who's just tuning in now, this is what's coming up later in this show that will be the utmost utter giveaway of the night. And I'm also letting you know because, well, it's not something I have 50 of either. So I know it's going to be popular because of the price tag, but I also know we're really, really limited. So that's where it's a struggle, where I just want to let you know, get ready if you like it. That's going to be coming up in the show. We'll do that in just a few minutes. We do have a separate top of the hour for you to welcome everybody into our big Thursday together. So glad you're with us. So nice to be here with you guys. Always. It's nothing in the world. Is there anything better than hanging out together and shopping all across the country? We join forces together. Tony, it's the top of the hour, so I'm going to say hello to everybody here as I do at 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock and 7 o'clock every night. I'm glad you're with us. My name is Lauren Blair. This is TVON. Welcome into the premier destination for fine jewelry. Nobody does it better, and we're so excited you're with us. We have 2 hours left tonight. I am opening it up to all of your requests. If there's anything, and I mean anything, you want to see in jewelry, tell us what that is. Use that phone number right there. We'll help you out with that. We want to bring out whatever it is you want to see tonight, give you those great values. I got a great top of the hour in case you can't come up with anything you can think of yet that you'd like. I've got a big, big value on the way. So we're going to see some Tanzanite. We're going to see some diamonds. We've got an incredible ruby. That yellow diamond ring with almost 5 carats in diamonds is coming up in a little bit. You will not believe the price tag. It's also, it'd be a great time to call a friend who's in the jewelry business. Call them and let them know because they're going to want it just as badly as a private collector, is because the value is so good. We also have a great wheel of rubies. We're going to bring those out right now. I'm so excited about this. And then later on, we have our kunzites actually that are going to be 15 and 16 carat stones, and they're all together at a newly reduced price. Giving away jewelry tonight. That's all I'm doing. So welcome in. It's party time. We have 3 incredible rubies to show you, all over 1 carat. These are Burma. The irony is later on tonight, I'm supposed to show you a Mozambique stone. The difference is it's a Mozambique stone that's unheated, so it gets you a little bit same size, carat 02. Let me show you. I'm going to show it to you because here's the problem. I don't think anybody's going to buy it tonight. That's just my guess, and I might be wrong. I'm wrong all the time. But I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to show you a Mozambique ruby. Tell me something. Does this look, and that's a beautiful stone, don't get me wrong. Let me put it this way. It's going to sit a little bit better. This is the unheated Mozambique stone that I have. So if you're looking for Mozambique, that's what I'm going to show you later on if you'd like to see it. Thank you. However, I don't know if that's going to be the best way to go about this because, well, it's very simple. I'm going to show you something. We've got, like I said, if you didn't join us at the 7 o'clock hour, I'm doing a lot of discontinued items tonight, pieces that are going to be last time on the air. This is our new Mozambique stone. Here's what I'm doing. There's the ring. Here's the price. I'm just thinking that might be a little steep for us tonight. And I just wanted you to know your options, because still the best in the world always has been, always will be the Burmese material. So what I thought would be fun to do, if you don't want to spend $10,000 on a 1 carat O2, which that is, by the way, that's going to be 112-4578. If you want to hang on and hold on for that one, you may. And what makes that really rare is, yes, the fact it's unheated. It's Mozambique. Mozambique is not considered as good a source or as historic a source as Burma. So that's one option. That's a 102 stone, Tony. I want to put up the graphics briefly. It's a 102 stone. But it's $10,000. I also happen to have, if you are really a stickler for origin and rubies like I am, I've got 3 Burmese stones that are all going to be around the same carat weight. That's a 102. It's got a carat 60 in diamonds. It's a Mozambique stone. It's beautiful. Don't get me wrong. But I want to just make sure that you know that $10,000 is a little steep for a lot of us to pay. So let me trade it out and show you 3 options in what look just as divine. Oh, come on, wheel. Okay. That's one option. Here's another option. And here's another. I have a heart shape. Oh my goodness. Look at those. I don't see one bit of difference in color. I don't see, well, the sizes are the same. I don't see any reason. If I'm going to blow these out tonight, you just saw my Mozambique stone is $10,000. You saw the bag, you saw the ring, you saw the carat 02 size. Otherwise, we can go here, which is going to be your choice of, do you like that? I love that they're all different designs. We have a heart shape. That's super rare right there. That's going to be, the heart shape is a 102 as well, same size as the Mozambique stone. Then we have the band ring, which is a wider, more cigar band style. That's going to be a cushion, or actually an emerald cut stone. That's going to be a 103, so even bigger. And then we've got this oval classic, but do you see what we did? We added some pink diamonds on the sides there in the white gold with the rose gold, just a little bit of the rose gold there. That oval is going to be our 107. So it's the largest. They actually climb a little bit larger in size as you go across the wheel left to right. So why are they here on a wheel together? Why are they all up there sitting there together? Because I'm going to do something that is going to be what every ruby lover talks about from here on out for the rest of time. This is a moment in time for us to enjoy what is one of the most expensive stones in the world. I'll never forget when I first started selling Burma rubies. That was in 2002. It was so many years ago, and I got to say, I never liked ruby until I saw Mogok Burma of the best quality. The difference is, even back then, 22 years ago, they were very expensive. They're typically $20,000 a carat. They've been under sanction for most of the last 2 decades, and it doesn't get any easier to find them as you move forward. We're going to blow out Mogok Burma rubies here. Any one of them you want. These are all going to be at the same size as the Mozambique stone or larger. You've got the pear shape, or rather the heart-shaped choice, the emerald cut choice, or the oval. 2 of the 3 are very unusual shapes to get. And the best part is, we're taking a price tag down. $69. They were all $69.99 to start, every one of them. No surprise there if you've seen Burma rubies of 1 carat plus size before. We're going to make them a lot more affordable. Let me know which one you like. Will you do that for me? I promise you, I promise you this is going to be a value you will never, ever see again. That is a fact. Something very special is about to happen. Take a look at this. They are not going to be $69.99. I would need some callers here, and you probably have a first choice. Do you favor the heart shape? Do you favor the emerald cuts, super rare cuts? Do you want to go traditional? And by the way, they all have big diamond weights, so listen up for diamond weights. We've got the 102 heart shape with 84 points. This is going to be a little lighter diamond weight, but you get more gold. That's going to be a 103 emerald cut, 53 points in diamonds. They're all set into the gold. Then we have the oval, and the oval is the 107. That's the big stone. It's also the big diamond weight. The 107 ruby has not just pink diamonds at 8 points, but it has 1 carat 17 of white diamonds around it. Now, I still want you to take your choice up. But here is what you need to do. And I have nobody on the phone lines. Oh boy, should I give up now? 67 minutes in, guys. We need some callers. And the $7,000 price tag, I get it. I would probably wait and go, yeah, I can't spend $7,000 on a ruby, but thanks very much. Nice to see him. Here's your chance to pick any one of them up. And ruby is the ultimate high level. It's the king of all gems. We regard it as the king of all gems. All gems. Think of all the important gems that are out there, from fancy diamonds to tourmalines to Tanzanite to anything else you can name. This has got the moniker of being the absolute top best of the best king of all gems. So when you have something like that, And you are seeing divine examples from the best source in the world. Nobody's going to dispute that. It is Burma. It is today's Myanmar. It's the old world name of Burma. It is the absolute best. They go for 20 grand a carat. These are all over a carat in size. And with gorgeous diamond weights with them. I need some collars. That price is going away. We're going to make some magic. And by the way, that's already a price. That's $3,000 less than my carat 02 Mozambique stone. So I say already we're looking at a value, but it gets better. Take a look at this. And I don't want you to wait. I don't want you to miss out. This is the key here. It's our big top of the hour special for a reason. And all of them right now, we've got yellow gold here and yellow gold here, and this is white and rose gold. They can be changed. We can do, now I wouldn't recommend changing this one. I just think that the rose gold with the pink diamonds is really lovely. This looks great in yellow gold, but you can change it. This looks also, I wouldn't say you see as much gold there, but any gold you want. So change the gold colors as you wish. We are ready to blow out some values. If you've ever wanted a ruby and you've aspired to own Burma, but you've looked at price tags here or anywhere else or retail and said, no, thank you. This is your chance right now. We're going to play a miracle. And like I said, this is the deal. Everything is being discontinued tonight. That means we're not showing it again. So that's really where, because we got to revamp gold weights here. We got to redo everything. If we're going to keep the values coming, we got to really change up some of these mountings. Dumping in tons and tons of gold the way we have is not going to work going forward with gold elevating the way it is. So here's your chance right now. You don't have to pay $69.99, $59.99, $49.99. Have the faith. Have the faith that I am here as a shopper. I am just here so that if anybody tunes in on a random Thursday in September and says, I want a value, I want a deal, I want to see something amazing, I don't want to spend that much, but I want to get something that I'm going to be proud to own forever and ever, that my family is going to love generations from now, that I can look down and feel proud, not just to be a collector of gems, but to be a shopping leader, to really be the best shopper out there. This is the way you do it, because nothing up here is $49 or $39 or even $29.99. And there you have it. I've been selling Burma rubies in 1 carat sizes for 22 years on live nationwide TV. And you know what? Never do you see under $3,000. Remember when I used to sell loose stones? Anybody remember that? I used to sell a lot of loose stones. Burma rubies, 1 carat size, that had clarity like this, crystallinity, gemmy rich, see-through. They're transparent. That is not something you get readily with rubies. That's what all of these are giving. All of them are delivering all that top quality. I'm not trying to pass you by a random just so-so stone. I'm not showing you junk. I'm showing you the high-level best, and they all got to sit there together. It's like if I stood next to Margot Robbie, you'd be like, oh my goodness, right? Like, I can't do it. I won't do it, right? I can't do that. This is where, again, you can't put a bad one next to a really good one and expect them all to go. They all got to be of top quality. They all got to look great, right? They all got to be perfect. That's what's happening. So here's what we're going to do. Not $29.99. They're not going to be. I'm blowing them out. I got to move some jewelry. Let's help you own great ruby. Let's get you the best in the world. Let's do it right now. I know we can do this together, everybody. I know we can. I know we're going to bring you value, and it's not going to be 29 or 28 or 27 or 26. Do you like the heart shape? Think about what a great gift that would be. Oh my goodness, would somebody just melt if you give them this ring to wear on their finger and they're getting a 1 carat 02? Remember, this is going to be the 1 carat 03. This is the big one. That's the 107 with the enormous diamond weight. They are not $26.99. I don't know how low I'm going to have to go, but I feel like on the air it's just one big limbo contest. Every night I'm just trying to go lower and lower and lower and lower, and basically get you to a level where we're giving the stuff away so you can enjoy. And this is what I'm going to do. They're not even $26 or $25.99. We're going to truly blow them out, and you take whatever one you want. I can't say it enough. This has got a big diamond weight here. That's that pave side, the halo around it. This is the pink and the white diamonds. Do not forget about those pink diamonds you have, 2 on each side, set within the split shank. And these rubies are absolutely glowing. I wish that I had a regular ruby from outside sources right now, because you would not recognize it as the same stone. It would look like a completely different gem altogether. If you saw everybody else's ruby, you'd go, what's that? What's that? What's that burgundy, oxblood, brown, like opaque, dark stone? That's what most rubies look like. It's why most people go, ruby, I can live with it. I can live without it. I'm not a big fan. You have to see Burma. When you see the best of Burma, and even Burma doesn't always produce clean like this. That takes a really special stone to get the clarity like this, to get the glow like that, to get the size that you have, and yet it's not even going to be $25 or $24.99. Giving them away. I can tell you right now, we've already crossed the threshold of below cost. We literally paid more as a factory, as your manufacturer. We paid more to make these 3 rings than what you're paying right here tonight to own them. That is not something anybody else is going to do. But I told you that's how tonight's working. That's how I'm doing it tonight. So it's your extra special night to be shopping, and you don't pay $24.99. Let's keep them going. We already have a couple people verifying, heart shapes verifying. Sounds like, well, the oval, of course. The oval's going to give you a huge diamond weight, huge stone weight. So obviously the oval, yes. Of course, we'll try on the heart shape first, then the oval. Here comes the heart shape. And by the way, that's fully finished on the inside, as you see there, like our signature mountings always are. This is just an iteration of our signature mounting there. Oh my goodness, look at that. Even from a distance on my hand, look at how it's bright and lively and sparkling. You know what? Allison, do you think about the oval or the heart shape? Oval. That's what I thought. Let me show you the oval here as well. Nobody likes the centerpiece. That's okay. If you don't like a lot of a big gold band, that's fine too. This is the one I gotta believe I'm gonna go there. If it's my choice, I'm gonna go right there because I can't resist the 107 stone with the total of, keep in mind, it's a total of 125, a carat and a quarter in diamonds. Pink and white, mostly white diamonds, but a carat 25 overall, and you're not spending 24. We need to make these fountain lines light up. We can do it, guys, we can do it, but it's gonna take a deeper giveaway than I got going on right now, and you gotta believe, you know what, I'm willing to do it. I'm willing to take you to the very, very depths of desperation when it comes to jewelry, just to make sure they all go. That's what I do. I need to make sure that you love the value and be proud. There's nothing better than the feeling of owning something that, let's face it, is luxury. And paying so little for something that's worth so much, at the end of the day, you go, you know what? If I don't love it, I'd probably just gift it or resell it and make money on the deal. I mean, that's what you could do here. There is nobody in this world that's going to sell you a 1 carat Burma ruby that's natural for $24.99. And these are not just loose stones. They're set in gorgeous mountings as well. And they're not 24. And they're not 23. Apparently, I need to go lower. Just make sure you're on the phone lines to get your favorite before they're gone. Because we've got, now it looks like we've got shoppers eyeing each and every one of the 3 that are up there. And you're not paying 23 or 22 or $21.99. This is your moment. And if you've never been a ruby lover, try the Burmese. I was not either. I loved it for its significance. I loved it for the July birthstone factor, but I never liked the look of it until I met and subsequently fell in love with Burma. It opened my eyes to this world of rare rubies, and it's not even going to be $21.99. Let's go even lower. Let me know, operators, which one you have, please. I'm going to be keeping track here, and they are not going to be even $21.99. Let's go lower, and you pick your gold color on any one of the 3. Whatever you want to do, you get for free. Sizing for free, shipping for free, no tax outside of California. That's most of you. So everything about this has got an element of free. And yet it's not 21, and they're not $2,099, and we are ready to truly blow out jewelry like you've never seen before, even if you've watched every show I've ever done. You don't see this anywhere else, and it's not even $2,000 a piece. They're $19.99. They're the ultimate blowout. They are the chance to pick up your favorite heart-shaped emerald cut or oval. Which one do we like? Middle one. Oh, let me try that on. And then we've got verifications on the oval. So the oval here, I think, is verifying right now. Let me try on that band ring, which I haven't done yet. That is the emerald cut. Look at that stone. That's the 103. It's got 53 points in diamonds. Look how that glows when you see it up to the light. Here it is on the hand, and don't hesitate to call. This is what the larger, wider band looks like with that glowing emerald cut stone. Check that out. It's over a carat. I don't want to show you the Mozambique stone. Don't get Mozambique. The big difference is usually we ask for Mozambique because they're a more affordable route. Our Mozambique stone tonight is 10 grand, whereas the bigger sizes from Burma are not 10 grand. They're all $19.99. Victor, that's for you there. There's that wider band that's got 53 points in diamonds. They're all burnished in. They're set into the gold. So you've got a really wearable, larger band style there. If you love that wider size, that great feel of a lot of gold, you want to be wrapped in gold. You want your finger to be hugged with the luxury of 14 karat solid white, yellow, or rose. That's how you do it. But $19.99, come on in, everybody. You know what I'm going to do, Tony, is I just want to show this one up close here. I think this is important because we see the heart, we see the emerald cut, and those are really, really rare sizes and shapes to get. But if I can for a moment put up the graphics on this one, because it's such, I told Wayne, was I not telling you this before the show? I was telling you that, you know, one of the tricks of being a host here is that you got to know like how to present things. And honestly, wheels are great and then we can bring everything down in price, but the big downfall is you can't put up the graphics. So everyone kind of looks at it and goes, I don't know, I guess that's a 20-point stone and it's got maybe a half carat in diamonds. You need to see the information to really grasp what is happening in this ring. And this is the one with the big carat weight and the big diamond weight. And if it's still here, I haven't done something right. I just haven't shown up to do my job tonight if that's still here, because maybe it's just a matter of seeing the graphics. The item number on this one is 1125-118. I am passionate about deals. I am passionate about values. Anybody can go spend a lot of money on jewelry if you have it. The rest of us who are either just sensible and frugal and understand that there are better values on great jewelry, this is how it works. And I'm still giving you a $19.99 deal, but I want you to see the carat 09 size that you're getting. I want you to see the carat weights on the diamonds. Take a look. There's the pink diamonds that are 9 points, 8 points rather, and then the 117 of the white diamonds. So all together, that is 125 in diamond weight surrounding, I'm sorry, I flipped those. That's what I did. It's a 107 center stone with the 8 points in the pink and the 117. I got my 9s and my 8s and my 7s mixed up, but there they are. It's 107 in the center, 8 points in the pink, 117 in the white diamonds. Now to see that all on its own up close and to know that it's $19.99, that I think is, it's got to be impressive. It's still $19.99, yes, but it's got to be impressive when you see all those carat weights that are happening together with that ring. And is that ugly ruby? Is that so-so ruby? Is that a dark, opaque, cloudy, hazy, just deep, dark burgundy stone? Absolutely not. Look at the color and clarity of that stone. Look at the glow that gives. And if you ever wonder what top quality ruby in the world looks like, the type of ruby that would be sitting on display, and I can speak for it because there's the closest museum I have as far as a gem exhibit is the Natural History Museum in Exposition Park, right next to my alma mater. I spent 4 years there. So I've spent a lot of time at that Natural History Museum, and I've spent a lot of time there since I graduated from that college, just about 30 miles from where I stand. And that's where our best gem exhibit is locally, and there's gorgeous Burma ruby on display that are no bigger than this. And I wouldn't even say that they look even better than this. This is really top level quality. So if you are, again, looking at that price going, okay, I'm smarter than that. $19.99 can't possibly get me good quality. It's not getting you good quality. It's getting you the best quality. It really is. Been around this business. I'm GA certified for a long time, guys. This is where you shop the ultimate level of value. So I'm going to give it 60 seconds. Just wanted to show that with the graphics there because I think it helps to see your just incredible amount of diamond weight you're getting. 125, that mounting's worth a bundle more. You've got the really outstanding, very fine ruby in the center. And I'd like to just, remind you it's here. The Mozambique stone will probably skip. I don't see any reason to get a smaller Mozambique stone from a lesser source and spend 10 grand when you got the Burma rubies here for $19.99. And that's your choice of. So great values there. We have another wheel later. It's kunzite. It's the big sizes of kunzite. Don't forget the ring I'm wearing is not my own. I'm getting questions about it already. That's the 3 carat 01 yellow diamond that's new tonight in 18 karat gold with a carat 30 of diamonds around it. So that's also here. So are the copper bearing rubellite that I showed you is also here as well as everything else from the first hour. So you can call us and let us know, do you like turquoise hoops? Do you like a big zircon, a Merelani mint? Do you like a blue zircon, diamond necklaces, gold quartz? We had a lot of great pieces in hour number 1 that are still hanging out here. Also to remind you, here's the heart-shaped 102. Obviously always beloved to get a heart-shaped ruby. I think heart-shapes just naturally, pinks and reds are what we look for. Yes? Yeah. The what? The back, sure. The carat 07 from the back. Here it is. This is the one we just saw. Split shank over here. Look at how they put in 2 pink diamonds. Yes, those are natural pinks. And then you've got the inside where the entire, look at this, it's 2 rows of gold. that comes down and acts as your undergallery, whereas everything inside in the rose gold is finished behind the ruby and then finished behind the diamonds. Of course, they leave it open. This is part of the design element here, is that it's a split shank. So you really have to, that's part of the look here, is creating that design and that uniqueness of having the negative space on the sides. And it's $19.99. Okay, so we're gonna move right along. And don't forget, if you want the 103, it's the emerald cut. And that's a beauty as well, also $19.99 if you like that one. And then we have the heart shape, which is going to be the 102, and that brings you a lot of diamond weight. And boy, every single one just more crystalline than the next, isn't it? There's the heart shape, that is also 102 with a lot of diamond weight, 84 points, and that's $19.99 as well. So a lot of great pieces here. Don't forget about our 3-carat yellow diamond. Oval, right here, and the one to own of the whole night, because of the value being as incredible as it is. Yellow diamond 301. Wowza. That's an impressive piece. Let me know if you have any questions on the rubies. We're here to help you with those. And then let's move right along. We got a lot to show you. Yes, we do. We're taking requests as well. If you have any requests tonight, I am begging for your requests tonight. I'd love to know what you'd like to see from the inventory so we can help you. We can go find it. This gives us plenty of time to go get it for you out of the vault, bring it to you, send it out at a great value. That's a super close-up of your yellow diamond that's here. So many of you have been looking for big diamonds. That's our 3-carat 01 new one tonight. I do have a Tanzanite coming up. And don't forget, the value of the whole night is right here. This is the design that you will never see again, because boy, I don't know if it was just the design of this is one of those that we knew would be kind of lofty. It was kind of really, truly adventurous to put that together. The thought of putting together almost 5 carats in diamonds in one piece is pretty remarkable as it is. But then to achieve it and to realize how much gold and setting and time and labor goes into this, just want to remind you, this is coming up at the top of the hour. It's about 35 minutes from right now. It is almost 5 carats in diamonds in a dome style ring. This is one that no longer will be produced. And instead of doing what everybody else in the world is doing right now, which is taking those price tags off of jewelry, reprinting them at usually 100 to 150 to 200% more, because to accommodate not just what gold is doing, but what diamonds are doing and what labor is doing as well, is that all the price tags are going up on the same darn jewelry. Have you noticed that? Have you ever walked into a store and you're going, that's the same piece I saw 6 months ago, but it's more? And then maybe it's been a year, well, it's even more. So this is where we are really doing the exact opposite. If we have a piece here that we can no longer make, instead of saying, well, it's super high level elite, let's just mark it up to kind of coincide with today's market value. We're doing exactly the opposite to give it away. And we know it's a more unusual style. We know that. So get ready. That's going to be coming up at the top of the hour. Just want to keep reminding you, because that's the 464 diamond dome with the yellow and the white, but it's a huge center stone as well in that carat 63 and spot on color. The ideal color is right there. I love that we're not even showing you any of the yellow diamonds anymore that are anything subpar. It's all just top color. And VS quality, of course, all of that, that's still happening. And we still need your calls on the rubies. Let me know if you want the emerald cut, the oval, or the heart shape. So this is coming up at the top of the hour. Just want to let you know, that's not going to be long for this world. Making sure you're ready for that. That's not going to last. That's why I keep telling you about it. Plus, we have a new Tanzanite. That's one of the most simple, elegant, straightforward designs we have ever created. That's going to be here. I mean, are you kidding me? This show just gets better and better and better and better. That's coming up at the top of the hour. This is my, oh my, look at that. That is Museum Reserve in a 4.5-carat size. What do you think? Lovely style, the way this is bookended. Simple, elegant diamonds. How many of you have asked for us to do that? Simple, straightforward diamond weight with a 4.5-carat stone. That's going to be coming up. Plenty of bigger Tanzanites as well. But I have to show you this. We have Savorite. Had a Merelani mint earlier in the show. Get ready for this. Savorite garnet, designer necklace, pendant and chain combination, both come your way. Simple and easy to wear, nice petite style, 112-5490. is your item number. Get ready for that dome style ring. It's on its way. We'll never see it again. I know I'm sad to see that one go. I'll never forget how absolutely blown away I was when I first saw that. So I'm having all those flashbacks and getting a little nostalgic and reminiscent here tonight, being the last time we'll see that. But here's what we're going to do on our Savorite. It is a Savorite princess cut. Yes, that's a rare cut to get. It's a 30-point minimum stone. It has 6 points in diamonds along the one side. So it's almost like a kite cut pendant shape to it. And then what happens is we're giving you a chain with diamonds. 2 diamonds, bezel set in the chain. You've all seen our diamonds by the yard. We know that. It's one of our icons. This is a very diamonds by the yard style, just 2 diamonds, but still that's meant to be that kind of, again, the centering of the pendant between the 2 diamonds is the idea there. That's really the goal, is to center it up. Now, we've got yellow gold, white gold, or rose gold available for you. Anything you want. Here's my heads up for you. We're at the bottom of the hour. We only have 30 minutes to go till that yellow diamond comes out one last time, and I'm so sad. I'm truly, I might shed tears when I see that one go, because it was such a labor of love to put it together, and we're discounting it tonight for 1 caller. So we're really excited about that. But right now, giving you diamonds, gold, and we just talked about there's a lot of gold right now, $2,400 an ounce, plus. That's a lot of gold when we're just saying, take a chain for free. Because the last thing, and we're approaching now holiday time. I know it's only September, but we know how quickly this time of the year tends to fly on by. So maybe you want to do some in advance. It might just be a hot summer September afternoon or evening or wherever you may be late night. But here's the thing. This could be shopping done out of the way, whether it's a January birthstone, you want to get a birthday gift out of the way for a January birthday, that's their birthstone. If you want to get the perfect holiday gift-giving idea, guess what? Perfect holiday color. You're still investing in rare exotic gem material. It's Savorite. You're investing in diamonds and a whole lot of gold. And because it's so giftable, the last thing I wanted to do was just say, hey, here's a pendant and here's a great value. I wanted to throw in the chain so that, yes, free jewelry. Who doesn't want free jewelry? We all do. Free jewelry with adjustability, diamonds in the chain. The new chain that you're going to use is your workhorse for every other pendant you already have. And you could make it 2 gifts in one. It can be all one piece. You can give, you can keep, whatever you want to do. But this is the value you're going to get. The chain is free. The chain's worth about $850. I priced it today. Because it's got the 2 big diamonds in it as well, it's worth about $800 on its own. The pendant that's coming with it, very valuable as well, because it's a rare Savorite garnet princess cut. It has the diamonds on one side, and that's going to be free. And the chain is going to be free. It's just a matter of which one do you want to pay for. I'll give you a hint. They're both about equal. One is like, it's a buy one, get one free, so that you have the whole package deal so it's ready to wear. This has a spring ring closure, 3 adjustable links. Let me show it to you on my hand if I may, just so I'm going to center it up between the 2 diamonds, because that's just kind of traditional and how I like to do it. You can obviously get creative if you want to, but that's what it looks like, centered up among the 2 diamonds in the chain. And there's your Savorite princess cut. I need some callers. We have white, yellow, rose gold. You may want to get one of each color of gold. That sounds excessive if it's $13.99, but it's not going to be. Take a look at what this looks like. Oh, and by the way, here's the chain, by the way. It's got a spring ring closure, and then there are your adjustable links. So you see those O-rings? That's what allows you to wear it at 16, 17, or 18 inches. Let's take a look at it on, just so you can get an idea. Like I said, this is not meant to be oversized. This is meant to be more on the petite side, so that it is really, really wearable, really, really classic. Do you want to wear it a little lower? You can, because remember, we added the 16, the 17, and the 18-inch length. So you get to choose whether you want to wear it 16, 17, 18 inches. You get to decide, or like I said, you keep the pendant, give the chain, keep the chain, give the pendant, whatever you want to do. But back up close it goes, because we're going to make this super, super affordable, and you're getting the chain for free. We're not charging you anything for the chain, and you're not spending $9.99. There's a $400 discount. Love that. But it's not going to be $400 off. I'm actually thinking we switch it a little bit here. I just saved you $400. What if we charge you $400? Like just, you know, $3.99 for the whole piece, like everything, the pendant, the chain, all together, white, yellow, rose gold. How about that? So that we give you everything you need to properly gift an incredible idea for gifting, to treat yourself tonight without having to break the bank to do it. $399 to get rare Savorite garnet, VS diamonds, and a chain with diamonds as well. That is unheard of. $3.99. Let's get to Margaret's request coming up next. Hi, Margaret. Thank you so much. I don't know. We showed you a couple the other day, Margaret. I don't know if you saw them, but we showed you a series of Windsors, everything sold. So I'm going to bring you yet another one. I am going to show you one of the pinky reds into purples that's very distinctive. So we'll get to that next. If anybody wants our Savorite, $399. Has anybody priced a solid gold chain? Not for me. A solid gold chain. Usually you get 16 inches, no diamonds, no adjustability, and a finer, thinner basic gauge, and you spend $600 for the most basic chains. Now this has diamonds in it. It gives you adjustability. It's a heavier diamond cut chain. That's an $850 chain. There's $450 off, and you get both, the chain and the Savorite garnet pendant. I wish that we lived back in 1998 where gold wasn't so much and we could easily make pieces. I mean, back when I started doing this a long, long time ago, there were pieces that were $500 and $600. Granted, were they high quality gems? Not really. They were mostly amethyst and peridots and kind of basic qualities and, you know, standard 14 karat gold. But that era is gone. I don't care. It's so amazing what we're seeing here at $399. We are truly giving you affordability for everybody's budget. Or maybe this is what, you know, you're going to shop a museum piece for yourself because the values are so good, but you want to get some great gift giving done and out of the way with fine jewelry. Here's the way you do it. And I mean, my goodness, random little basic gifts right now in today's world, and we all know this, kind of the traditional things that maybe used to cost a couple $100 are now triple that. You know, a beautiful, I mean, it's one of those things where I don't know if anybody else experiences this, but, you know, I bought a basic floral arrangement, just the kind of thing you do when it's, you know, when those holidays roll around or those milestones, you want to celebrate somebody's, you know, somebody's accomplishment or somebody's birthday, right? I mean, I'm doing flowers all the time for different people, right? And flower arrangement, you used to be able to get a really nice arrangement for maybe $150 or $200. Now it's $600 and $700 for flowers. And then, you know, don't even get me started on, you know, the dinner out and the other assorted more personalized gifts and things like that. I mean, my goodness, and those are all beautiful gifts. Any gift that you give to someone you care about is going to be appreciated and received well and all those things. But it is another level to be able to give fine jewelry that lasts forever, that is really something that's going to be beloved. That's another level. You know, it's lovely to give a dinner out or flowers or maybe, you know, tickets to an event, but those are all things that memories are wonderful and those are great things and, you know, all beautiful, thoughtful gifts, but very rarely do they last forever and ever. And this is so symbolic. So this is very special. Hi, Margaret. So we're going to show you your Windsor next, Margaret. It's coming up. And then, hi, Marcy. Oh, you do? Oh, I like that. I remember that. Yes, the one that looks like a gift with the bow. They're showstoppers. Well, that's very helpful. When we get there, Marcy, I'll be sure and talk about your quote there because she has a very similar ring to our diamond dome ring. We're going to show you at the top of the hour in 25 minutes. And she said it is a showstopper wherever she goes. And I know she wears good jewelry, so yeah, that it is. It is absolutely a showstopper. It really is. Let's, hopefully it won't stop my show because we still have an hour and 25 minutes to go. So maybe not a literal showstopper, but who knows? Maybe it will be. We'll find out, I suppose. That just all depends on how low I go. But here we go. This is for Margaret. Hi, Margaret. Take a look at this. This is one of our most, I would think, if I was calling it artistry, we know this is Mother Nature made, and I feel like this is the most artistic that Mother Nature gets. It's like her own canvas, and she got creative with paints and did a really cool pattern. Sometimes they're more split 50-50. This is a little bit more abstract in the pattern that was created by Mother Nature with this particular Windsor. It's 112-0413. Keep calling on the Savorite garnets, please. We'll have those for you in white, yellow, rose. Yes, Victor? Julie got a white gold necklace. Savorite? You're giving her the pendant too, right? Okay, pendant and chain, because we're doing all that stuff. Yeah, all of it free. I love it. Thank you, Julie and Joy. Take a look at this. Windsor, it's a carat 38. Then you get the emerald cut. Most of them are. It's unheated material. They all are. And it's 88 points in diamonds around it. And this will be that double halo, really framing that emerald cut beautifully. Diamonds down the shoulders as well. If you like it, Margaret, I'm looking right now at this price tag, and I'm going to do a lot better. I'm scheming over here. I am ready. And by the way, you can change the gold if you like. Yellow gold doesn't have to be how you leave that, but see how it almost looks like it's like the blue purples are billowing in the stone. It really is just fascinating. No other mine has ever produced such a sapphire before. It's just this Tanzanian source. That's it. That's the one and only, and that's what it looks like on. Man, that's cool, isn't it? What a pretty, really hot pink for the base, and then a true purple blue is what billows. There's a little bit of that at both ends. It's a little bit here at the top and then a little bit more distinctive there at the bottom, but we're gonna blow it out. Either way, $69.99 is where it started. Doesn't matter one bit right now. I'm blowing it out for one caller. It's first caller only. This one's gonna be under 2,000 and not 19.99. We're gonna go lower than that. First caller takes it for only, you know what, I'll do 1888 right now. First caller, that's it. One Windsor. They're always one of a kind, these Windsors. There's no two that are exactly alike. They're always going to be distinctive and unique. Even I love that it turns. You really saw that purple go into blues here. Look at that from the side. Watch the purple segment of the stone there and how it's not there. It's almost like it's deep within the stone, not necessarily right there at the surface. I mean, it really is. It almost reminds me, it almost looks as I move it like it's liquid. Did anybody ever, when I was a kid and we went on vacation as a family, every location we went to, do you guys remember, do they still make these in big cities where you'll go to like a gift shop of souvenirs and they have those pens with that clear liquid inside and then something would just kind of go from one end to the pen to the other, like in San Francisco is the trolley cars, right? Or something like that. Do you have this one? Congratulations. That's what it reminded me of for a minute. Just the ways the blues and the purples almost look like they're moving within the stone. I mean, right? That is cool, right? It's just so amazing. Congrats on that one. Let's show you our big Tanzanite. This is a very important Tanzanite. Don't forget, we're only 21 minutes away from that incredible yellow diamond monster dome ring. It is so special. So get ready. Thank you. Tim, please let me know who got that. I'm really hoping I hear one particular name because I know she missed out last. Oh, got it. I'm so happy for Kathleen. She's a new register too, so congratulations. Will you let me know where she's from when you know? But the only thing I'm worried about is that was actually for a request. So you know what, Margaret, if you missed it, let me see if we have anything else for you, because we might as well bring out every Windsor we have to show, because I know she keeps missing out on these Windsors. Thank you so much, Kathleen. Welcome to our show. And here we are with our very special blue wing. It's our 4.5 carat exactly. It's a very tailored mounting. It's item number 1125554. Did you miss out on that one, Allison? Okay. 4.5 carats in our blue wing block D. 6 points in diamonds. But there is gold that is bookending it on either side. It goes mirror finished diamonds, mirror finished. So it's a little different the way this works. Look at that. And I'm going to try to show you so we don't see the glare there. Look at that. Mirror finish. I just like the way it's truly mirror finished. It looks like there's Tanzanite now set in the gold on the sides. That's the mirror finishing reflecting the colors of the Tanzanite. And here it is. Look at that. That's that gold bar on the sides looking like it's purple. It's not. It's just reflecting like a mirror. And so you have the diamonds kind of wedged right in between. It's one of our more, I would say, stately styles, one that's very straightforward, classic. It is beautiful, really just almost reminds me of a 3-stone ring style, the way it's set up, but without the bigger stones really adding to the cost of it on the sides. But just really pretty, isn't it? Very elegant. I think so many of you have been looking for something just like this. We get so tempted to go overboard with the Tanzanites, and often we do. And don't get me wrong, I love overboard. I have oh yeah, I would not be offended in the slightest if someone said, you're a little much. The kids say today, extra, you're extra. I don't take offense to that at all. I work very hard to be extra. So I just think that's okay. I think that's all right. But at the same time, if we're talking about what's the piece we're going to wear day in and day out for years and years and never tire of, what's the piece that's always going to work and be classic, these are oftentimes the jewelry pieces we want to invest in that are going to give you that kind of classic nature. Still a great stone, still a big stone, still a great saturation with reds, but we're going to blow it out right now. How do we do something so exquisite? Well, last night at the end of the show, I did this markdown for you, and I made a 2-carat stone a really good price. I don't know if you guys thought it was good enough though, because at the end of the day, it was still here. And I was a little surprised. Now we're bringing you a stone that's more than double the size, and I'm going to bring you a better deal. So we can't have anything stick around tonight. So let's make sure it moves. 4.5 carats, 4.5. That tends to be the size that everybody loves. Yes, by the way, go ahead. We're in California. Oh my gosh. So Kathleen, can I talk to Kathleen for a minute? Sorry, Kathleen's a brand new register. She's picked up the Windsor. Tim, I don't know if you know where that is, but that's the South Bay. That's a peninsula about 60 miles south of downtown Los Angeles. I grew up, my grandparents, Kathleen, owned a home there for 40 years on that same little exclusive peninsula you're on. Oh my gosh. And it's my favorite place on the planet, really, besides Vegas. It's my favorite place on the planet. So, oh my gosh, I love this. The other day we had a new caller. She was shopping from the city I was born in. And now, oh my gosh, it's beautiful. Well, Kathleen, I love where you live, and it has a lot of happy memories for me. So I'd love to hand deliver that ring to her. If she needs it hand delivered, I'm more than happy to do that. Maybe not late tonight, it'd be late, but tomorrow maybe? I'd love to. Tomorrow's my day off. Okay, I could do it tomorrow. So Kathleen, thank you. That's wonderful. Brand new register, and it's a smaller type of place. Like Tim's lived here his whole life. He had no idea where it was. So anyway, it's kind of exclusive. So anyway, that's really cool. Hi, Kathleen. So very exciting. I'm going to have to, Tim, you might have to tell me what street she's on. I probably know it. It's a small little area. Does she have peacocks on her roof sometimes at night too? Because that's where they roam freely, and I love that too, and beautiful ocean views. And anyway, hi Kathleen. Well, let's talk more about our 4.5 carats. I got really excited. When you're a nationwide broadcast and you hear from new registers that are literally from a hometown of yours, it's pretty exciting. So take a look at this. Never ceases to amaze me what a small world it can be, right? So we're ready to talk about Tanzanite here, 4.5 carat. Like I was saying last night, I made a great value out of a 2 carat stone, but it apparently wasn't good enough. So I'm thinking, what if we apply a price tag like that to a 4.5 carat stone instead? And I know it was the end of the night last night, so I bet you none of you were watching that. But it was a fleeting moment and a great value. And maybe that's why it stuck around, or maybe it just wasn't good enough. I'm going to make this the value that is more than double the value. It really is. Truly, truly. White, yellow, rose gold, you decide, but it's not even going to be $59.99. See, this is where the prices have gone, guys. That's the ring. There's the price. It is literally supposed to be $59.99. And that's straight from management to right out here tonight on set live. I'm going to make you a much better value. And this is where, like I was saying, before I found out where Kathleen's from, I was saying this is usually that 4 to 5 carat is usually where everybody wants to be. That's usually where everybody wants to be, is that 4 to 5 carat range for everyday wear. It's not too small. Certainly, you know, we do 1s and 2 carats, but usually we want a little more powerful stone. We want a big look and wow, but sometimes going bigger than 4 or 5 carats sometimes may put it out of the realm. Maybe that's the piece you're saving for a special occasion. This is more everyday wearable according to all of you. And we've been shopping together for these Blue Wing Block Ds for nearly 6 years now, and yet it's not even $6,000. We're going to blow it out right now. Even better price tag. How about this? $19.99 on a 4.5 carat stone. I had the same price yesterday for a 2 carat. Now we're bringing you a 4.5 carat, and this is happening for $19.99. That's incredible. This is the chance right now to get an incredible 4.5 carat stone and really truly get something classic. Do you still have our address pulled up? Can I just peek around here and look at the street name? Can I please? Can I check it out? Do I know it? Okay, show me, don't say it. Okay. Oh my gosh, yes I do. Oh my gosh, it's a small community, so that's really cool. All right, so here we go. Are you familiar with the area, Victor? You don't know it either? You don't know? Born and raised? No? No? Okay. Yeah, you gotta go sometime. It's really, my uncle was born and raised there. Yeah, it's a magical place. All right, so $19.99 on this one. Are you guys ready? We got about 14 minutes till the yellow diamond is gonna be here. Then we have a big Mandarin garnet. Also, I did have a Zambaran deal. Yes, go ahead, Wayne. Oh, really? Who got it? Oh, really? Are you talking about the rubellite copper bearing? Oh, congratulations. Did you say Charlene? Oh, Charmaine. Oh, wonderful. So congratulations. Did she need to see that again, or we're all good? Okay. Good? Okay. Sounds good. Thank you so much. All right, so our rubellite, our round rubellite copper bearing is gone. And then I'm going to show you, speaking of jewel tones, purples, reds, together, maybe a little blue as well. Let's take a look at this. No Tanzanite, that's fine. Here we go. Wowza. This is royal Zambaran garnet. Sounds exotic, and it is. It's another rare garnet. Okay, Margaret, let's check in with Margaret. Okay, that's fine. Guys, do you think, Victor, it's a weird question. Do we have any more Windsors, or are we out of them? Because Margaret is still, I'll tell you what she's looking for, Victor. Just might as well, we're a live TV show, so we're getting requests in, might as well. She passed on that one because what she wants is a little less diamond weight. Margaret, to be honest, most of them do have a lot of diamond weight because they're very expensive. So they're important stones. But she is looking for a little bit more affordable, something like that. So we'll see. You know, we're going to do a double check for you, Margaret, see if we have anything that suits your request, a little less diamond weight, a little less pricey. And then here we are, but this is a really special Zambaran, and it's going to be item number 1125335. This would be the 208 stone that we have, and thanks again to Tony for passing along all these requests so I can be kind of privy to what's happening, at least on YouTube, but that's really helpful. So 208, because for some reason I don't think anyone is ever paying attention to that social media stuff, and I can't do it at the same time as host the show. So I wish I could, but I can't. So here we go. So Tony, thanks for the assist there. This is the 208 with 40 points in diamonds. It's one singular row of diamonds that go from one side to the other, all the way underneath. And they're massive individual diamonds. Now, if you're not familiar with this type of garnet, it's different than your standard Mozambique garnets. A lot of people think garnet, they think of those deep reds that are usually red-brown that are pyrope garnets. They're usually out of Mozambique. They tend to have more brown and red to them. And that's kind of your classic color of garnet. But we all know there's this wide range of different colors that happens in the garnet world that are considered exotics. This is one of them. This is a color shift. So in my mind, I like it even a little bit more than a color change because of this reason. Color change stones, you rarely get to see them change color. You have to have a whole different light source entirely to watch one color change to another. In the case of the color shifting garnets, guess what? You don't need anything fancy. You don't need any special change in light. You just it can be as simple as walking in one room, out of that room, into another, walking from inside the house to outside the house, exposing it to a little UV light. The difference is that it's color shifting. It's not this big dramatic change. Instead, it's going to have the blues, the purples, and the reds, and the pinks that kind of tend to look different every time you angle it. I can do it here on the air. Every time it moves a slightly different direction, you end up seeing, watch this, different colors. You can watch primarily purple. That's what Zambaran means in Swahili, is purple. That's the base color. But even as I move it here, reds, cranberry reds, blues, pinks, all these different elements tend to come from that same core of purple stone, and it's regal, and it's rich, and it's bright, and you're still seeing the clarity to watch the diamonds run underneath. And by goodness, we have a $59.99 ring that I am not going to leave it there. We are so close to our top of the hour. That big yellow diamond dome ring is coming up at the top of the hour. It's actually 9.5 minutes away only. So you've got a great chance to see that just in a few moments, but this is so important. And this Zambaran is everything. And then the way this sits, you still get to see a lot of that stone from the side. There you see it there. You see that big row in diamonds that goes all the way underneath. Here it is on the hand. Take a look at this. Lovely as can be. That's going to be all ready too, showing you those different colors that come through at different angles and different moments. And yet, it's not $59.99. It's not going to be. It's not going to be even half of that price of $3. I know you need a better value. I'm here for it. We're going to bring you a value. And by the way, change it. Yellow gold, white gold, rose gold. And this stone, I don't even have a preference. You can do whatever you want in this gem, and it's always going to look divine. Always looks great. White gold's great. I love the richness of the yellow gold. The rose gold's going to be interesting. Just adds a little softer tone to it. I got to say, if we're going to really blow it out, we got to do better than $2,000 as well. Even better than $1,000. Let's make it interesting. Let's get it a home. That's really all I'm concerned with tonight, is let's make sure the jewelry gets a good and loving home. It's like adopt a piece. It's like adopt a ring. And there's no rehoming fee at all, and it doesn't even require food, water, or vet visits. It's just amazing. And it's not even $9.99. Is this everything we have left? That's it. I figured it was down to nothing, right? So guys, we have Margaret. We're going to show you 3 Windsors left. It's I don't think we have anything in your price range, Margaret, to be honest with you, but I do have 3 left. And that's everything we got. So I felt like we were down to the bare bones of Windsors. We'll show you what we have. If anybody would like this piece here, $9.99, not good enough. All right, let's do something better. And then we'll just pop in the 3 Windsors. We have literally 3 left in our entire inventory. We're going to show them next. Margaret, there's nothing with a light diamond weight, but we're going to show you what we have. It's the last 3 that you'll ever see here, and we're not getting them again because we already got everything. We got the whole collection, the whole parcel. We didn't reject a stone. We took everything they had. So we'll talk about that in a minute. This one's going even lower. Where do you see a bridge mounting for under $1,000? Watch this. It gets better. It's not even $9.99. It's not $9.50. I'm blowing it out for $949 only for the very first caller. And look at the blues, even as it just moves side to side. You see the bright blues that come through now. You see all the divine colors happening. It looks great. And $949 gets it to you in your favorite gold color. Let's try it. And if you don't have a Zambaran, we're also down to the very, very bare minimum of Zambaran stones too. So do not expect to see many of those going forward either. Super beautiful. Are we ready for our little farewell to Windsors? Impromptu Windsor wheel here. Gone like the Windsors? No? No? Okay. Whatever you want to call it, Tony. We're just going to do a little impromptu value here. This is one of them. So literally, Andy just brought me the 3 final Windsor sapphire pieces we have. One of them is an oval with purples and pinks in a bridge. The other, ooh, is a round. This is a 108 unheated Windsor. They're all unheated. Look at the pattern there. That's one of, first of all, we usually see emerald cut, so this is already rare. We've got a round and an oval to look at, and then we'll finish it up with the classic emerald cut here. And what's also interesting is we have a yellow, a white, and a rose. Ooh la la. There they are. The final 3, the Gone with the Windsor wheel. That's it. Last call, last chance. Here we are. Ooh, they're pretty, pretty, pretty. And they're all so different, but they're all so similar in that they're sharing the same colors, but they all have different distinct patterns. The Zambaran, by the way, for $949 is still here. Oh my goodness. And here we are looking at something absolutely remarkable. And I don't think, you know what, I'm not going to be able to do the same price, but I will try to make sure that when I walk you through some carat weights, they're all over a carat. We've got the carat 08 here. We've got, carat 08, by the way, is 95 points in. That's also a bridge. Then we go to the oval. The oval is going to be a 122. It has 107 in diamonds, also a bridge. And then we go to the double halo. Any one of them, don't worry about the gold color. You see the yellow, the white, and the rose. You can change any one of them to any gold you want. This is the emerald cut. That's going to be the 139. So we also go smaller to larger. We go bridge to double halo. This one's the 1 carat 39 with 137 in diamonds. Okay. Whichever one you want. Did our wheel just stop? Come on, wheel. Come on. Come on. You got an hour left. Stay with me. Okay. TV host, jewelry cleaner, wheel repair person. Let's go ahead and blow these out. This is everything once again. Tony, no Gone with the Windsor. We don't like it. We need the green velvet curtains to do that. I need to speak with a southern accent to do that. Maybe become a brunette. Not going to happen. This is what we're going to do. We have more fun. We do. We do. I've got 3 pieces here, $89.99, $89.99, $79.99. Let me make that better so we can get around some of those higher end prices and really blow them out. You know, last 3. So Margaret, thank you for the request. This is fueled by your request. Honestly, I know they have bigger diamond weights. I know they're a little more money. Let me help you make them more affordable. $89.99, they will not be. Not going to be $79, $69, $59, $49. I have a few different prices, but I want to make this as affordable as possible. We had a couple of new people pick up Windsors of late. I think we know how rare these are. Any one of you want, they're all going to be under you know what? Skip that. Let's all go under $3,000, no matter what. I'm going to do this one with the huge stone and the huge diamond weight for $29.99. I'm also going to do $29.99 for this one. And then, you know what? For whatever reason, if you want to do the middle one there, is that the one you like? They're all unheated. I'll tell you what, that one's going to be $28.88, whichever one you want. All under $3,000. Go ahead. Right side. Okay, do you have it for sure, for sure? All right, Tim's taking the right side emerald cut. The big one is gone. That's $29.99. Tim, here it is on the hand. It's item number 1120-170. Yes. Here it is on the hand if they'd like to see it. Don't forget, you can change it from the rose to the white or the yellow. That is $29.99. That one is gone. The $139, ooh, look at the colors. It's the $139 center with the $137 in diamond weight. Yes. Item number is 112-0170. 112-0170. That is gone, $29.99. Now we have two left, the oval or the round, which are actually the more rare cuts to find. And I'll move them to the side. Maybe, Tony, we can put up the information on the round first. 1120265 is the item number for the left side round in the bridge. These are two bridge mountings left. The rose gold piece is gone, even though you can change. If you liked rose gold, you can have either of those in the rose gold if you'd prefer, or leave. Is that the one you wanted to, Victor? Oh, goodness. All right, so here's, what's that? She likes the one on the left. I know, I agree. Yeah. Well, that's the problem, $9,000. I did my best. They're $9,000 pieces. I brought this one down to $29.99. I did do a deal on this one, and I'll tell you what. Hey, Margaret, I don't know if she likes the oval at all, but the oval, I'll tell you what I'm going to do here. You're looking at the round. That's just obviously a rare cut. That's $29.99. Tony, the 108 with the 95 points that we're seeing right here. If we can put up the graphics, though, on the oval next, I want to come in closer on that one. And whoever wants the round, look at the cool pattern. You get like a kaleidoscope of colors. Let's go to this one, though. It's item number 1120264. That would be the oval with the purple and the pink and the purple blue again. And that is going to be the 122 unheated. 1120264. Unheated, yes, they all are. Oval stone, that's the 122. It has 107 in diamonds. You get the most diamond weight. Here, of what's left, here's what I'm going to do. I don't know if this helps you, Margaret, but I'm really devoted to, I would love, I know she's made this request for days on end here. If this helps anybody, Margaret or anybody else, I do thank you for the request. I adore requests. I always want to make requests happen. If you love this one, I'm going to do it for even better than $28.88. If you love it, if somebody needs a little bit better value, let's just crank up the value here on this one stone, on this one piece here, and I'll blow it out for you. I'll make it even better. I will make this one even better than $28 or $27 or $26.99. I'll make your day here. Ooh, we got a lot going on there. I'm going to do this one here for $24.99 if you like it. $24.99 on the oval. It's hopefully just, again, if everything was a little bit out of range, trying to make that one a little bit less. In the top of the hour is here, so you know what that means. We got to get to that yellow diamond piece next, and that will be on its way. But if you like that oval, we just took an extra discount to try and make that happen for you. The round is here, and now we're looking at, again, the purple blues into the pinks, back into the purple blues. That yellow diamond piece is next. I've been talking about it all night long, and we finally get to see it together. And I'm not talking about the 3 carat. There is a 3 carat yellow diamond, which we'll also touch on before we go. And then we have a kunzite wheel to show you. We have this incredible, again, last time you'll ever see this mounting, which is why I want to make it very clear to everybody watching tonight that this is your final opportunity to get this ring. We cannot, and you'll see why, we cannot make this any longer. Welcome to the show. Welcome to our last hour of our Thursday. Here it is. I've shown it a couple of times as quick little heads up flashes here and there. We are so ready to bring this of value, and it is one of those that when you look at all the details, from the wider amount of gold, from the side all the way to the top, these almost horseshoes of alternating yellow, alternating white diamonds that build and still go all the way across to the very base foundation of the ring, in which you've got gorgeous finishing through the inside. You see there how decorative and detailed that under gallery is. Then you have the incredible yellow diamond, and that's where it all begins. I know we've already put up the graphics, but to remind everybody who's seeing this for the first time, that is a 1 carat 63 yellow diamond cushion cut square. That's where it all begins. And that really is only the beginning, because then we've added another carat 56 of side diamonds in the yellows. So yes, your overwhelming carat weight here, vast majority, over 3 carats in the yellows by themselves. Then you have the white diamonds. Oh, the white diamonds. They're what give it all the look. If you didn't have those white diamonds there, would it look as striking? Would it be as eye-catching? I got this, we had a good customer let us know earlier. Her name's Marcy, and she said that she has a ring that has basically this design, but it had, you might remember, it had a little bow accent to it. She's already, she owns it in yellow and white diamonds. Very, very similar ring, also discontinued. She said, her words were, it is a showstopper. She said, I love, love, love it. It's a showstopper. It's one of those pieces, and how could it not be? I think you can tell that's really what this design is all about. It's meant to be that wow factor where it's also comfortable at the same time. It's maybe a little different than what we usually see in yellow diamonds, which is usually a double halo or a bridge. This gives you more of a foundation of gold, start to finish, a slightly domed style, so it doesn't sit up too high. It's going to be really easy to wear. It's a beautiful piece, but like I said, the workmanship that goes into this ring, that's why it can't be made anymore. So here's what we're going to do is take a look at it. It cannot be made any longer, and yes, you're getting $464 in diamonds. Now that's impressive. $464. You're welcome, Margaret. Thank you so much. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you. Here's what we're going to do. This is fabulous in every way. Nobody's on the lines yet. A little bit surprising considering that I know it's not for everybody. I'm aware of that. It's a bold design. When we first designed this, I thought to myself, I saw the sketch first and I thought, you know what? This is going to be a complex piece. And then realizing the detail and the time that every one of those yellows has to match to perfection. Look how bright they are. You're adding that to one of the most important diamonds that you could set as a solitaire and it'd still be important. Here's how it looks on the hand. And this is such an important way to envision it. So you can see that it's almost as if it's all this incredible dome style, but yet still that prowess of having that big centerpiece, that cornerstone of your diamond collection. Look at this from the sides. It is, you know how I feel about this. You know how I love a design that's going to have angular details, depth to it, where you can see stones every which way. So from the profile, looks great. From the side, looks great. From every angle, you, the wearer, get to gaze down at the ring, and it's always going to look amazing. That is so important. Here's what it looks like. And we just need a caller. That's it. Last time we're seeing it ever. Can't do it again. The problem is it's a $19,999 ring that I got to get away from because I put that price up. We're going to be staring at it for a long time, just looking at it and wishing that it was better, hoping it was going to be lower. Here's what I will do right now. First caller situation. There is no way. I was telling you earlier, call your jeweler friends. Call the diamond people you know. Call the industry insiders. Those folks need to know about this because if I really do something extravagant with this discounting, you're going to have a situation where, yes, $464 is coming your way. If I get this low enough, you're going to spend less for the entire ring than you ever would for that center diamond alone. And it's a sizable diamond. I've had a few in the recent days here that are this size, carat 50, carat 60. I had yesterday a carat 72. They were $17,000. And very light diamond weights around them in comparison. They may have had a little bit slightly larger center stone, slightly, but they had none of this diamond weight around them. That's, 3 carats in diamonds around it. So you don't see that. And that's where the difference maker is. That's why it's a $19,999 ring, or at least should have been. I'm going to change everything. We're going to give this away. There's a reason why when I came on the air at 7, I was talking about it. When I came on the air at 8, I was talking about it. And I've been talking about it throughout the show all throughout, because wanting you to be aware, not only is it here tonight at a better value, not only is it going to be under our own manufacturer's cost, but it's also the last time you're ever seeing it, and therefore the last time you'll ever have this opportunity to get it. So if you like it, you try it. And by the way, just because it's the last time we're seeing it does not mean you don't have the opportunity to utilize a money-back guarantee. You can still do that. You can still send it back. And that's fine too, but it's not going to be $99.99. Just need one caller, that's it. Should go in a hurry. Don't anticipate this lasting. It could not stay here at $99.99, but the truth is you don't need to pay that either. It's half off already. I'm going lower. And the finishing to it, The undergallery you have, the detail, the design, every bit, the matching. I mean, think about it from a jeweler's perspective. Think about from start to finish, from laying that foundation of gold to matching up each and every one of those individual stones. That is just not easy to do. And I know it's not for everybody, but it's here. Yes, it did, Pam. It did. It did sell. I don't have another. I only have the oval that I showed you in the email. That's it. I'm sorry. Here's what I will offer you on this one. I am not going to ask for $99.99, Tony. I've already brought it down half off, and that's not where I'm going to leave it. I promised you a value. I'm giving you a value. If you want it, beside the fact that it's got one of the most important mountings we've ever created, if you want it for the center, it should be all systems go. The center stone would never be the price I'm going to offer it for tonight. You've got a chance here, and you know what? Let's skip everything. Before I just say 88, done deal. Let's give you a better opportunity. Let's make it more interesting. Let's give you a bigger savings, a bigger opportunity, a bigger moment. We're going to send this out tonight if it's the last thing we do. And it is the last time we see it. The last time. Can't make it. Going forward, gold is too pricey to create rings with this amount of gold. It is, obviously, I can't give you an exact gram weight till I know your ring size. And then it's made in that ring size. That's when I would give you the gram weight. The only thing I can tell you is what it is for a size 7 that's here. This is not going to be 88. It's not going to be 77. I was thinking about an auction, maybe 7,500 to start. I want to scrap that too. Auctions have done nothing for us tonight. Let's just give you the value that's going to save you even more money. I look at it this way. If I can just put a price up there, slap a really good price tag on it, we can save the airtime, move that much faster, get it out the door, and save you money too. Everybody's happy. That way, everybody's happy. I get to spend less time on it. You get a better value. We're all good. And then this is it. Instead of 77, 69.99 should be the price that blows it out. But just in case, because it's a little quiet of a Thursday, I get it, right? This is that day that a lot of you probably are just beginning to tune in. And now instead of 7,000, I'm skipping it. 69.99, skipping it. This is your moment to take advantage of it. It will not last. That is a certainty. There is a collector out there who is going to be more than happy to take this off our hands, especially when you see where I'm willing to go to bring this down to a superior value that is not 69 and is not 59.99. It's better than you can ever imagine. Yellow diamonds that are, by the way, all natural. This is not a treated diamond. I have to reiterate that every time I have one, because when you put these low prices on it, everyone's going to make the assumption, oh, that must be one of those treated diamonds, or maybe that's a lab-grown diamond. It is not. It is natural Argyle mine. That mine's closed. It's been closed for a couple years. There's no hope of getting any more out of the Argyle mine in Australia. The other mines that are producing fancy colors of diamonds these days, not all that high quality. Do you notice that the headlines on the news have really ceased to exist, where, you know, such and such mine produced such and such 20-carat pink diamond rough? It's not happening much anymore because there's really not a lot of high-quality pinks or yellows or even champagne diamonds out there anymore. The sources that we have left are not known to be producers of quality. And that's why the Argyle mine, that's why that was such a sad moment. When that mine shut down, it really is what turned the industry on its ear. It's really what changed everything dramatically. And now you have a chance right now to get our last time seeing it, the most beautiful yellow diamond detailed dome style we've ever done. And it's not even 59 or 55 or 54 or 53.99. We're taking it lower for you. It is the value. That is $464. This right here, that last line before the price tag, $20,000 price tag, that should be where your attention focuses on, because that really is the crux of the value. That's the deal. It's a $464 diamond weight. You don't see that for $53.99, especially when that center stone is so enormous. And it's not 53 or 52 or 51. When I got to give away jewelry, I got to give away jewelry. And we already have 2 callers. And guess how many rings we have? We have 1 ring. This is the problem. It is the inherent problem with what we do, is that I don't have enough quantity to go around for every collector. And when it comes down to prices that are discounted like this, collectors know. Smart, savvy shoppers and collectors and diamond lovers know. And that is why we're so busy on the phone lines. And this is not going to last at 53, but you know what? I'm going lower. And we're going to say goodbye to it. It may be gone now. 60 seconds probably don't even need it. It's probably gone as I speak to you. But instead, I will go lower, and whoever wants to say sold first, I will honor this price tag, because it's not even going to be 53 or 52 or 51.99. And if you haven't dialed yet, you got to do so now. Doesn't look like this is going to last, and it shouldn't, because you know what a value is. And take it from our shopper, Marcy, who has a similar ring. She said it's an absolute showstopper. It is a showstopper. It is a, she's got, let me tell you, I've shopped with her for a few months now. She's got some incredible jewelry, and it sounds like this is one of her favorites. So here's your chance. Not even $51.99, not even $5,099. This is the moment to pick it up. And listen, if it's not all that, you send it back. Not a big deal. But you will regret not getting it at this price tag, because it is $4,999 only for $464 in diamonds, for that major center stone, for all the yellow and the white gold brought together in this very complex, very high intense labor designer mounting. And it is $49.99. Who's going to get it? Who is going to be the shopper tonight that gets that ring? I don't know, but I'm going to say congratulations in advance. I'm going to say thank you in advance. And I'm going to say, oh, you better hire a bodyguard in advance. But really, truly, it's just amazing. Yes? Middle and index. Both? You got it. I can. Here it is. Here it is on the middle finger. Did you say Peggy or Penny? I love this idea on a middle or index. I'll tell you right now, that's exactly, I'd wear it on the index finger. No doubt, because look at all the details from all the angles. So show that off. Here it is on that index finger. That's what it'll look like there, because then you're exposing it on the outside of the hand here. Everybody who sees that angle, I mean, yes, you see that beautiful kind of arch after arch after arch of pave. You're going to see the same thing on the outside here. You get to really appreciate that profile view, and this one as well. Look at that. Every angle, and this is so complex, so detailed. This is precisely why we cannot make this going forward. The amount of gold, the amount of labor hours that goes into making this. Obviously, it's not easier now to get big yellow diamonds. They're pricey. Remember what I told you about the wholesale market right now? They're $12,000 for 1 carat. This is a carat 63. It's not a 1 carat, it's a 163 natural yellow in the middle. And do we have it gone? I think we're verifying. Wayne, are you verifying on this one or something else? And what about Allison? We've got 2 callers verifying on 1 ring, and I don't know who's got it. But 464 is your total weight. Carat 63 in the middle. That's going to be over 3 carats in yellow diamonds alone. And we're going to give it 30 seconds. And then we'll recap. Couple pieces here to recap for you before we go. You've got a money-back guarantee. What I don't have is the ability to bring it back again. Can't leave it here. No? Okay. It's here. But I cannot leave it here. I can't leave the ring here. If it was $99.99, sure. If it was $7,500 to open in an auction, okay. But at $4,999, and hey, we're easy. You want to split it? You want to put $2,500 on one card, put $2,500 on another card? Do you know we do that? We're your family where you shop. We're your family in the jewelry business that can bring you all the finest jewelry in the world. So if that is a little more than you want to spend on one card, you can break it up. We can help you with that. We're easy that way. We want to make, I mean, obviously we do our part to make these values incredible, to give you the avenues to own the quality for the great prices. So if we can help you a little bit to ease that payment, then that's what we'll do. Do I do, 1,800 payments of such and such dollars? No, we don't do that. We're not one of those places, but we will help you out just to make sure that you can get the opportunity, because I would hate for you to have to pass up on this opportunity of a lifetime knowing that down the line, you're not seeing anything else like this. And I don't even know how it's still here. But we are verifying. 2 callers are verifying on it. It's just right now it's here. So I'm going to give it a final minute here. We're going to look at it for 60 more seconds. I'm going to try it on again. It is true to size, and here's why. It's going to taper in the back to a more narrow band. It's got a full finish inside, which is beautifully decorative, but also very comfortable. So that's got a dual purpose. It's pretty, it's adding a lot of gold, it's also making sure it's very comfortable. Don't you love how those diamonds come right down to the very foundation, to the very edge of the ring? That's what allows it to look good from every single angle. 35 seconds remaining, $49.99, got to go. It's got to go. It cannot stay here tonight. It cannot. We are in the final hour of the show. We actually have 43 minutes, yes. Yes, it is. Great question. We just showed it. Have them look at their screen right now, Tim. The back of the ring is a great question because you see the two-tone elements that wrap through the front. But because the vast majority of the ring is yellow diamonds, we did the majority of the ring in yellow gold. So that does include the back of the band. That does include the under gallery. That does include this kind of layered effect where you see even the inside of where the diamonds are set. That's also in yellow gold. The only place you're going to get white gold or white rhodium is where you see the white diamond pave arcs set. That's where you'll have the white rhodium plating, which is white gold. That's what's going to be the only feature of the ring that has the white gold. The rest is yellow gold. So it's perfect for a yellow gold lover, but you really see the contrast here when it's on the hand. That's what's, again, this is the precision of how it's made to make sure that it looks great, feels great, has a lot of gold to it. Obviously a lot of gold weight here. There it is from the side. I think it's gone, but I'm just going to show you again on the hand here how it looks from all the angles. And please get your proper size. Like I said, this one's a little large for me. We are sizing it for you. We size for free. We ship for free. No tax outside of California. Now, if I bought it, I'd have to pay $500 in additional tax. Most of you don't have to do that. It's a big bonus. It's $500 saved. Where else do you do that? That's a nice extra bonus. And let's see who's got it. I think it might be gone. But again, check with your operators. We're going to move right along here. We've got a final few minutes. We have 40 minutes left. I'd love your requests. Speaking of, am I caught up with requests? I think so. Pam, I don't know. Andy, can we check? Can we have Andy check and just make sure he hasn't come across any other or new rubellite cuprians at all, even something maybe a little smaller? She's upset she missed out on that round. So I know we checked earlier, but if there's maybe something coming, we'll see. She's not loving the oval, so we can see if we have anything else. We'll do a double check. Tim, did you get this one? Okay. Allison? Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, how about kunzites? I've got 4 kunzites. This is going to be a challenging wheel. This is definitely going to probably stop our wheel because they're very, very big rings. I've got 15 and 16 karat kunzites coming your way. Let me know on that one. That yellow diamond should be gone. Here's what we're going to do next. We've got a very special last 40 minutes of the show, 40 minutes exactly on our Thursday. Hi, everybody. Welcome to our big Thursday. Last call, though, on our Thursday. So you got to pick up the phone. You got to dial in. You got to tell us what we can serve you up here in the last call of the show so we can get you your favorites because I'm discounting. Everything's on sale tonight. Everything is on sale, better than the sale you even got a few days ago. So it's the night to be shopping for sure. We've got 15 and 16 and 17 karat kunzites coming up. Pam, we are checking to see. I'll do another check, see if there's anything else. I just have to have you see these kunzites. Asher cut, emerald cut oval. This is the deal. We have all these big stones here, and we know that generally speaking, not everybody's looking for 16 or 17 karat kunzites. But if you are, and hopefully we have 4 of you that are, because I have 4 pieces. We took out every museum grade kunzite in the inventory. I love this emerald cut. We're going to put them all 4 on the wheel. I was telling Wayne how challenging this is earlier before the show. I said, this is always challenging to put big museum pieces on a wheel together because it's sometimes I think we look at them and go, we don't appreciate them for what they are. Let me still do this because I want you, there's a very specific reason I want to put these together, is because I want you to truly choose your favorite size and color, and they all need massive cleaning. So let me do that too as I put them down. But there are going to be several different shapes to choose from, cuts to choose from. This is the emerald cut. Just going to give that a polish here while I put down another option. That's a cushion cut. Then we've got the emerald cut returning to the wheel. And we also have, this is where you're going to see 4 examples. I want you to see the colors because maybe one stands out. Or you can see how, being a highly pleochroic stone as they are, you can begin to tell how different cuts will sometimes play a little bit with their color. So that's the thing. I want you to look at the cutting. And then that is yet another cushion cut. Look at this. We might as well put this one on the side here, put this one in the back center, because that one is towering. There's the emerald cut, which I love, with the simple pave on the sides. Here's another cushion cut, a little bit shorter than the one that's in the center there. And then my last one is, I think, going to be very popular. It's the Asher cut that also happens to have the really big diamonds. And it's, I mean, huge, round, brilliant individual diamonds there. So there is our set of 4. Fabulous Afghan kunzites, aren't they? Best of the best of the best here. Saturated orchid colors, pinks and purples and blues galore. And they will not fade. And come on in and take a closer look. And all the same price tag. That'll be fun. And all discounted to their lowest price ever. That's even more fun. And then you get, I'm going to walk you through some carat weights and some diamond weights. We're going to talk about those so you get familiar with each and every one of them. That Asher cut is just so cool. Then we've got the emerald cut. Oh, Esmeralda, how we love you. Then we've got the 2 cushions. They would be a halo here. That's a halo with a stark band, or you can go sides of diamonds here with the big stone and then the diamonds down the sides. Totally up to you. However, let's walk you through them. 1519 is right here in the front. That would be the smallest. But the diamonds are massive. The diamonds are 78 points among 6 individual round brilliants, so they're huge. That would be the 1519 there. The next size up is going to be our 16 karat 67. That's right over here. Looks like we're going to go perhaps a little clockwise here. That's going to be the cushion cut, 1667, 93 points in diamonds. Also has 2 very large round brilliants. The next size up is the 1678. So we'll hop on over to this side. For the emerald cut is the 1678 with 22 points in diamonds, so a little lighter diamond weight in pave rose. And then the largest of them all is, drumroll moment, here is the 16 karat 91, the largest with the halo. That's the 1691 with 96 points in diamonds. And now the 99.99 kunzites all get to come down no matter which one you like. They're all the same exact price. We are truly blowing them out tonight. Easiest deal you'll ever see. I know they're bigger. That's why they may not be for everybody. But when I first got here, I had a special event. It was my grandmother's 90th birthday at the time. It was about 8 years ago. Let me get our wheel going again. Nope, it's broken. I kind of knew that would happen. They're so big, the weight of the rings is just stopping the wheel, but it's rolling now. The very first piece I ever bought myself, and still to this day, it's the only piece I bought myself. I bought a lot of gifts here, but I've only bought one piece for myself. And I was really new here. I'd only been here a couple months, but it was a very big event, and I wanted a special outfit and the whole thing. You know me. You know how I do. So I needed a ring. I wanted something special, and so I got a kunzite. And I adore that kunzite. But I got to tell you, 8 years ago, we did not have this quality. This quality is a step up above, many steps up above what we even had before. And that's Afghan material, too, that we used to have. But this is the most rich saturation you can get. I mention it because mine is very similar in size. I went with a cocktail ring. I got a big size. Mine's about 20 carats. And these stones are really close. You saw it's basically 15, 19, all the way up to about 17 carats. They're very similar. I know what I paid 8 years ago for mine as an employee here. And I know what I paid. I paid $2,800. You're not paying $2,800. The stones are better. My diamond weight is, I think it's 32 points. These all have far more diamond weight. It just goes to show you, when you get a discount like this in a blowout wheel like I'm doing, where that's what it does, I might not say it up on this graphic here, but this is the essence of a true blowout wheel. And when you get that, you're going to save a bundle, and you are truly, I wish I would have waited. Had I known these were coming, had my crystal ball said, wait, buy your kunzite in 2024 instead of 2016, I would have waited. But there is never any knowledge of what's coming, and guess what? There is no better than this. I can guarantee you're not going to see a better quality 5 years from now or 1 year from now or tomorrow, because this is the absolute epitome of quality in the kunzite. There is no better. You've got it right here, and now the price gets better than $2,800, which is what I paid for a similar stone with no diamond weight hardly at all. This is where you go, and I know they're big pieces. I know they're cocktail rings, but they are the ultimate. And if kunzite has never done it for you, because it's usually a very pale stone, this is where you look at that beautiful gemmy rich neon type of color. That's exactly what we want to have. And look at that. That wheel is just everything. And we're going to make them really affordable right now. And they're not going to be even, hey, not even going to be $2,800. They all started, you heard me, they started at $99.99 and more. And we're going to make this really simple and easy right now. And the very first callers, you're not even spending $2,500 a piece. They're $24.99. Any one of them you want, and we can recap them. We can talk more. Do you realize this one is actually sitting up in the air? The shank is up in the air right now because that's how heavy that stone is. It's creating the shank in the back to lift up off the wheel. That's how big that ring is. $24.99, 60 seconds on those. Julie, we've got your request next. We will see that on the way. It's a ring from last night, as a matter of fact. Do you have a favorite of the four that I can maybe put on for you or put up the graphics for? Because we'd love to do that as well. We can always hone in on your favorite, show it specifically on its own, on the hand, all those things, recap carat weights, but that is a beautiful way to go for $24.99 for whatever you want. 15, that's the 15 carat. That's the smallest one. That's the 1519. They just go up from there. So everything else is going to be over 16 to 17 carats, but the big diamond weight is right here. 3 diamonds. Those are 3 round brilliants on each side, 6 stones in total. Let me know before they're gone. $24.99. What a value. They all started at $10,000 and now they're much less. Questions? Oh, she's waiting. Got it. She's waiting for her request. Did she see this last night? Wants a little better look at it? You got it. Where's Julie calling from? Hi, Julie. Let's show it to her. 112-4917. I will move on. Allison, no questions on the kunzite? Sure. Which one? Left side. You got it. Let me try it on for you. This one's already spoken for. The item number on this one, to remind you, is 112-4233. And let's put this one on by itself here on the hand for you. That one is spoken for. What a beautiful mounting. It's almost like a parentheses of diamonds around it. Big individual stone, east and west, or left and right, and then down the sides as well. That is 112-4233. Congrats on that one. Let's move on. I'm going to show you. We do have these 3 left. If you'd like the Asher, the emerald cut, or the other cushion. Julie, this is for you. And I'm so glad you asked for it because it was part of a little wheel that I did impromptu at the end of the show last night, about 24 hours ago. Now we get to see a closer look at it, which is a astounding diamond weight. I must say, it's 80 points in just the pear shape, natural. So I know, Tony, we put this graphic up. That was like a total weight. So we have an 80-point pear shape right here. That stone is 80 points. This is a natural, we're calling it an orange. I would call it, to be more specific, an orangey cognac diamond. It's got some red and bronze and it's got some orange to it, yes. It's an 80-point pair. The whole thing is done in rose gold and white gold, but it's all 18K. All the white diamonds that you have, they create this floral-like stem with the leaves. That's going to be 174 in diamonds, and that is, yes, of course, 2 ways to wear it. I like it this way. Any finger of the hand, it will work. It's kind of like a bypass meets a floral, very large diamonds. It's the pear-shaped halo and the leaves that are in the rose gold. The rest of the ring is in white gold. And this one will be, well, it was $79.99. What did I do last night? Oh, I know, $2,299 instead. That's one way to wear it. If you're curious, here's the other way. You can put this on. Right now it's a 6. We can size it for you. That's another way to wear it, kind of leaning and just wrapping down the finger if you like to wear it that way. It's up to you. And then, of course, anywhere from pinky all the way to index finger, we will size it to whatever's appropriate for you. It is true to size, and it stays in the rose and the white gold together in all that 75% pure 18 karat. So let me know if you'd like that one, Wayne. That is a beautiful ring, and it's a very impressive. Look at all the finishing on the inside. It's got a nice heavier, you see the depth of the band through the very back. That's supposed to be the most narrow point, but you can see how much depth it has through the back of the ring. And of course, that's a natural diamond that's a very good size on its own. So let me know. This one may be gone, $22.99. We still have the kunzites. I think a lot of people are actually, operators, if I can recap any of those kunzites on their own, I'd love to do that because that is one great value. They should all be going out the door here tonight. And keep in mind, Wayne, would you like this one? Or you do want it? Oh, I'm sorry, that one is gone. Congratulations. Hey, operators, anything in the kunzites we need to show again? This one is spoken for. I think we're caught up with requests at the moment. Do want to remind, sure, here's the Ashercut. Let's put up the item number here. 1124118 is the item number on the Ashercut kunzite. I do want to touch on those diamonds because they are so massive, and you're getting all these bigger individual diamonds that are really elite level. And we've only got 28 more minutes in the show, so not a lot of time. We have backed up calls, so if you're waiting to get through, bear with us. We have had a flurry of phone calls. I think a lot of people just joined us in these last couple of minutes. This is the Asher 1124118. It's our 1519, but there are 78 points among just 6 individual diamonds, which means they're 13 points apiece. They're huge. And that's in white gold or rose gold or yellow gold. You get to decide. And it does have this great deeper basket setting that's going to hold that stone up, elevated off the hand like it needs to be. You never want that culet. I have been literally scarred by culets that aren't set properly. If they're not set high enough off the hand, it's a problem. Yes? The which one? This one, put it on, you got it. Here's this one on the hand for you. So take a look at the Ashercut, and please get your true size. This one's still a little large for me, but I gotta tell you, look at that. The way you see it when it's on the hand, you're really now seeing the beauty of those diamonds. They stand out so much better when you see it on the hand with a little bit of a backdrop, so you can really see how the entire ring is elevated, so it's more pronounced off the hand. Yes, it is, but that's necessary for the depth of that cutting, to really properly set that so it is going to be comfortable and scar-free on the hand there. And you've got the beautiful bigger diamonds. Well, something needs to be said about those diamonds. You don't get 13-point individual round brilliant diamonds for nothing, except right now you do, because $24.99 is your price tag on that Ashercut. It is splendid. It really is. So that's one that should go. The Ashercuts and the kunzite, and being able to maintain that saturation level. This is, again, that highly pleochroic stone. So you don't expect to have stones that give you that pleochroism, but still maintain in emerald cuts and Ashercuts like we've been seeing in this blowout. You don't expect them to retain those deep saturated purples and blues, but they're there. They're there, and it's present, and it looks great, and it's $24.99 only. Shall we recap the big 3-carat yellow diamond? I've got a 3-carat oval yellow diamond that's a VS quality, and it's got a carat 30 in diamonds with it, so you know we had the 464 ring, but that was still a dome style. What if you want to go more traditional, and you're looking for, how about 4 carats 31? That's a 4-carat 31 diamond ring. And it does lean a little bit because it's got that outer scallop design for that outer double halo. It is 112-5687. Let me know on the Ashercut kunzite and the emerald cut still here. And then we'll recap a few things. We'll recap some, I don't know, do we have a ruby left perhaps? The Paraiba, the golden zircon I'm going to recap for you as well. And so we'll do all that. But this is the one that I know over the many years we've had yellow diamonds. The request every day is, can we see bigger yellow diamonds? Because we see the values on the 1 and the 1.5s. And now it's been a while, many years since we've had the 3-carat stones, and now we do. So here is your opportunity. I got to show it on the hand for perspective here. 301, everything here is 18 karat, mostly white gold. It's just the yellow gold setting for the center stone, which is the prongs and the detail around it. Here it is on the hand though, and that is the statement. That's what needs to be seen. Right there, the size. You know I tell you all the time, if you want your diamond or your gemstone to look bigger than it weighs, please choose an oval because it's going to do the trick. More so than any other cut, it's going to give you that look like you've invested into a larger, and we're already pretty large. 301's as large as they get here. But this even looks larger, and then that frame that it has at the yellow gold sitting at the base of the stone, the way that's set, only giving it even more of that look. $92,660. That's a legitimate TVON price. That's not retail, certainly not wholesale. That's our price. And I haven't given you a better price yet. We've shown it. We haven't presented it in full, haven't given you the price of a lifetime. I'm about to. There's a carat 30 in your white diamonds. They're massive as well, especially that inner halo. That's going to be that beautiful, substantial individual diamond weight. And then what's around it. A medium-sized diamond that creates that fluid, seamless outer halo, just stunning. We're getting away from 92,000. Listen to Victor back there giving all the practical, the practical necessities of jewelry knowledge. I love it. We're going to do something really cool on this one. I know that we had a big pear shape the other day. We had a 3-carat pear shape, instantly gone. I did have a 3-carat heart shape. I think that's still here if you want to see it. So if you missed it that day, I'm trying to think what day that was. Was it Monday night or was it Sunday? I'm not sure. Either way, there is a 3-carat, I think it was a 302 it was a heart-shaped yellow diamond. We have that too. This is the big oval. This is the way I think so many people want to go. This is the way you get that bigger look, so it's going to look more like a 3.5 to 4 carat. Nothing wrong with that. You're not paying for a 3.5 or 4, but you're getting that look, that substantial look. Here's what it's all about. I'm going to make it so easy. It's not 92,000. It's not going to be even, well, half that price. 46,000. Let's go better. Much lower. Not going to be 46. Even at this price, you know what? I was just thinking, we just went about half. If I go 75% off our TVON price, that's approximately 23,000. I'm doing better than that. Remember what I said earlier about when we had the yellow diamond earlier, the carat 64? We can help you. We can split a payment among 2 cards. That's not a big deal. You want to use 2 different cards? That's fine. Don't miss the opportunity of a lifetime when it's here. Because the truth is that with these one-of-a-kinds, especially after years and years and years and years of people, shoppers, viewers, seeking them out, asking specifically for these sizes, we just need one collector. Tonight's the night to get the oval. The pear shape's gone. The heart shape's more specific. Not everybody's into heart shapes. It's here if you want to see it. But this is the big oval, the usual way in diamonds. It's the hottest stone going. We know that there was just, gosh, who was the big celeb? Oh, I know. She just flashed her big engagement ring. Nobody had seen it. She kind of kept her engagement under wraps. She's got engaged. She's that big pop star, superstar, super actress, everything, Miss Lady Gaga, right? She just got engaged. She revealed it during the Olympics, and then suddenly the ring came out in Venice. And it was, yeah, it was not hard to see. It was gigantic. And what is it? An oval. Oval, oval, oval. Ovals are where it's at. It was big. It was really big. Really pretty. Tell you what. Let's go. Let's make it even better than 23,000. If we can help you, split the payments. If you need a little extra time, go ahead. Not a problem. Just want you to have it, because when values happen like this, waiting when I don't have other 3 carats to bring in, that's not a good option. You got to strike now. They say strike when the iron's hot, right? It's sizzling right now. Psst, psst. That's the hot price right there. It's not 23. It's not 22. It's not 21,000. It's not $20,000. It's $19,999 for a 3-carat 01 yellow diamond that's a VS oval, and it's for one caller. So how are we doing that? When there's 4 carats, 31 total weight in diamonds here, and it's, oh yeah, 18 carats solid. Look at it again on the hand here. $19,999. I've been waiting all night to reveal that price. All we talked about was the 92 plus. Now we're down more than 75% off where that should be, right here on this show. And one collector, one caller, maybe that's the ring you wear every day of your life. Maybe you have a white diamond and you want to upgrade it to a fancy color. Maybe you just want to go try something new. Maybe this is the right-hand ring. Maybe this is that big single solitary anniversary commemorative piece, right? Big birthday, big anniversary, retirement, milestone. Just, I like it and it makes me happy. That's good enough. That's good enough for me. If it's a great piece of jewelry, that's really the only requirement necessary. Does it make you smile? Does it make your heart happy when you look at it? Do you smile from the inside and then it just beams right on out through your face? That's what it should do. That's what good jewelry's purpose is. And this ring on the hand, I guarantee you, this is going to be the piece that makes you smile. No doubt about it. And that is so, that people, you know what they say. They always say that money can't buy happiness. My response is, those people just don't know where to shop. It's that simple. I know that sounds very shallow, but you know, speaking of Lady Gaga, I mean, not that she's shallow, but she did sing that hit song that was called Shallow. So yeah, so she's very lovely. But here we are, $19,999. All right, let's move on. Just had to show that to you. If you were waiting the whole night to hear what's the deal with the big 3 carat, there it is, under $20,000, major 4 carat 31 total weight. That's just special. All right, coming up, we're going to move along. I've got, oh, speaking of yellow diamonds, what's this? This is awfully large. This might be interesting. I'm recapping it from earlier because I bet you weren't here. And this is 112-5674. 5678. No, not that. 5674. Now I'm a choreographer here. But what we're going to do is give you a great value. It's $673 in the cushion cut square. This is not a yellow diamond, but it sure looks like one. It is a gorgeous saturated golden zircon. 86 points in diamonds with it and around it. Sorry, it doesn't balance exactly on that wheel, but it is a lovely halo. Diamonds that go right down the middle of that split shank. And I'm going to make it easy. There's a $49.99 start price, and I did not leave it there. And if you missed this one earlier, I do not want you missing it here at the end of this show. We've got about 17 minutes of glory. And what does that mean? It means I got to move some jewelry. And we're going to really, really have some fun here. End of the night, you know, I always like to have a little finale up my sleeve here as well. So we're going to bring you something special coming up before we go. But if you want the zircon you see, it's a one-of-a-kind only. It is not going to be $49.99. It's nowhere near $39 or even $29.99. We'll take it lower than that. First caller will get it for $1,999 only, and that's it. $19.99. You're even changing the gold color if you want to, and that saturation of that stone is very special. Indeed, it is. The only other piece, Pamela, if you're watching, I do have a copper-bearing stone that is a pink color, but it's in a pendant with a Paraiba, and it looks like this. Woo! So there's that too, which I don't know if you're exclusively thinking about rings, but I do have that pendant with the big Paraiba pair and the Cuprian. So those are all Cuprians, the pink purple and the blue green. Those are copper-bearing stones that have been put together to make quite the combo there with a lot of diamonds as well. So that's something that's, I think, awfully beautiful. Here's what this one looks like on the hand. We got to get this one home. $19.99 for a stunning golden zircon, almost 7 carats in size. And these have been very popular of late. Such superstar zircons have been coming out to play. And that is a beauty. And yep, it does. It looks like a very intense version of a yellow diamond, but without the cost. Anything else we can show you? Any last minute requests that I can go run to the vault and go get and bring back out for you? We'd love to do that. If there's anything left, we got 15 minutes airtime. That's a lot of time. We can move mountains. We can make your values and your jewelry dreams come true. But we'd love a little guidance as to what you might be looking for tonight before we go. That would be crucial. Just give us a quick call with requests. I do want to recap. I believe it's just 2 of our rubies left. And by the way, this weekend, when I see you next on Saturday and Sunday, you got to be with us. We're going to have quite the special. We've got diamond pieces coming up. Carol, we are going to show another kunzite piece coming up. And by the way, I have the most incredible diamond deals and discount this weekend in classic diamond studs, 1 carats, by the way, and a classic 50-point diamond pendant as well that are going to be priced like never before. So make sure if you're in the market for some diamond studs, we've got them coming up this weekend like truly never before. This one, Carol, is probably my all-time favorite piece we've made. And I'm not even exaggerating. This is just absolutely outstanding. It combines the status of that iconic Panther draped over a gigantic kunzite, which is 112-4511. Carol, thank you for the request. This is a 75 carat, 21 kunzite stone. I do want to show it to you from a distance because I had to get it in for the close-up, but I want you to see the size. This is incredible. 75-21 in the emerald cut, 27 points in the diamonds, which make up the bale of pave, the spots in the Panther. And then here's what it looks like from a distance because this is quite sizable. Indeed it is. There it is from a distance, and look at those flashes that automatically come through that emerald cut. The length of it, it's something. It's a 2¼ inch length and drop. There you see it right there here against the ruler. So there it is at 2 1/4. I'm going to show it against the neckline as well. And keep in mind, it's in white gold only, so it does have to stay that way. Here's a little frame of reference just to see it up against the neckline and really appreciate that incredible size. But also, this is a lower light I stand in, so this is a more true representation of what those colors, how those blues and purples are going to beam right through the pinks and show you everything there is to love about that kunzite. 75 plus carats. It's a wow. Let's go back up close. I want to make sure you see this for all of its stunning look that you're getting, the great basket work that's behind it. We are blowing it out. It was $24,999. It is no longer that price tag. We're going to make sure it's a lot more affordable for you right now. And the first caller can take it for under $10,000. It's not even $99.99. You're going to get it. It is fabulous. White gold. This is the way to go. It is just, I mean, you talk about something that belongs in a museum or in the collection of royalty. And you and I, just because we weren't born into a royal lineage, does not mean we should not have that jewelry quality level that they do. That is just what I'm here to bring. And you know what? Instead of even $8,999, we're going to go even lower than that. First caller takes it. It's only $88.88. One caller. What a piece. And that is divine. You know that just that Panther design on its own, we've had them here. We've had a couple versions, and they're very good to go. They can be $3,000 and $4,000 just for the Panther. You're adding a true museum level. I don't know if we have room to put that up there even on that description because our graphic is pretty full, but that is a museum level 75 karat plus stone. All the color is there. And for $88.88, it can be yours. And that's a very important piece. Did anybody get the golden zircon yet? The golden zircon, $673, cushion cut, $19.99. Still here at the moment. We do only have 11.5 minutes remaining. So now is the time. What else can we show you? Is there anything else? Do you want to see my grand finale? And diamond studs, if you ever want, or holiday gifting, or you know what's coming up, end of the year holidays, 1 carat diamond studs coming up on Saturday. Make sure you're with me. A 1/2 carat diamond solitaire pendant, 1 carat diamond studs are coming up, priced like we've never had. And we're always the leader in diamond pricing. But when we can do better than our own prices, I highly advise and recommend you're with me on Saturday to see that. And then let me know, Carol, let me know if that's the piece you're looking for. I know there is a slightly smaller version as well. There is a slightly smaller version that has an Asher cut. Do you have this one? Congratulations. If anybody would like to see the Asher cut, that's a slightly smaller version, we can bring it out. I do want to end with this. We haven't, well, I may have time for a couple more pieces. I sure hope so. It's a good size bail on that one too, so you should work on most any chain with that. I want to show this Mandarin garnet. For the end of the night here, there's a 2 carat pluser right here. It is absolutely divine. This is one of our heavier diamond mountings we do as well. Thank you so much on that beautiful kunzite Panther piece. I will forever remember it, and I will forever be a bit envious of you, I must say. Here's our Mandarin. This is a 214 center oval, mere private collection, and it has 179 in diamonds. Item number is 1125-707 on this one. Awfully excited about this being here. And don't forget, the golden zircon and the blue zircon from tonight are still here if you'd like them. Here we are with our gorgeous 214. Bright as can be, shining brilliant yellows coming from within. That's the 214 with 179 in diamonds every which way. Double halo, pave sides, everything about it is spectacular. And it can be done in white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold, whatever you want to do. So we will help you. But why is this here with 9 minutes left? Well, because I'm going to discount it all the way down to next to nothing for you. So welcome into our last few minutes. There are 9 minutes left in the show. Just a recommendation, if there's anything you're thinking about from the previous 3 hours at all, best thing you can possibly do is talk to your operators. They have an update on what's here and what's not. They can give you the updates if you need a little refresher course on carat weights or pricing or gold color change possibilities. They got it all. So just give us a call quickly. They'll help you out because you don't want to wait till the very, very end of the show when we run out of time. Make sure you get those pieces, though, that you've seen throughout the show before they go, because most everything does as the show concludes. So Here's what we have next in our Mandarin. This is going to be our Mandarin in that absolutely awesome mounting. This is one of our best we do in diamond intensity, not to mention it's finished on the inside as well. And you have that all the way through, but it's also got that neon, yes it is, bright glowing Mandarin garnet. It's our 214. It's got a tremendous diamond weight, and we're here to blow it out right now. The very first call, I don't have a lot of time. That's the problem. White, yellow, rose gold in your size and everything, but we're not even asking for this $7,999 price for our Thursday. That's a beautiful price tag. We're going lower. We're making it better. We're selling it for less. And that's because I'm almost out of time. But this piece has got to go. So let's just take a look at it on. Have you seen this mounting? We only do the very, very best of the best of our stones in this mounting. It's truly the best of ruby, the best of Paraiba. I'm trying to think what else I've had with this. Oh, yellow diamond. There was a yellow diamond oval at one point. It was about 1.5 carats. I've only had the best stones because you're throwing in 1.79 carats. You're giving a tremendous overall diamond weight. That's not inexpensive to do. Every diamond, especially in that double halo, yes. Okay. So the kunzite pendant, by the way, is back if anybody wants it. Did she want to see, Tim, the smaller one? Okay. $79.99. Not going to be. We have one. Let's make sure we blow it out. Let's make it a lot easier than $8,000. Here's how we do it. I don't know. How low can I go? End of the show is here. We have 7 minutes. I'm asking rhetorically. Nobody's answering me. I don't know what it's going to take, but I'll tell you this. We're going to get that one sold. Let's get it sold. Let's get it. Not even going to be $4,000. Your half off price is there. We'll go lower than that. These Mandarins are running low. Tell you, it's been a flurry and a frenzy of these incredible. We've just released the private collection in the last few weeks. Most of them have been 60-point stones, 30-point stones, 50-point stones, definitely lesser than 1 carat. The big ones have come out to play in the last 2 nights, and even my 2 carat yesterday was quite pricey. I got a 2 carat 14 now for you. Even bigger, even bolder, and then of course this incredible diamond weight that you have to go with it. Absolutely stunning, not even $4,000 or $39.99. This is one of the better mountings. You know instantaneously, just a little tip. If you ever see this mounting going forward, you ever see the 179 diamond mounting, the classic double halo with the poppy on the sides, you need to look at that stone because that is going to be one of the better stones we've ever presented on the air. It doesn't happen accidentally. You don't end up with almost 2 carats in diamonds around a piece unless that stone is fully well deserving of it. And that's exactly what the stone is. And it's our 214. It's an incredible variety. It's a beautiful color. We're going to make it better than even, you know what, not even $2,999. Victor, what did you just pick up? Fabulous. Thank you so much for letting me know. Teresa, we've got another Mandarin to show you as well, but if you like this one, extra discount. How about $500 instant coupon? I'll make it $2,499 on this Mandarin garnet. And Teresa wanted to know if we still have the big saddle ring with the $689, and I do. So that one's $24.99. Let's go back and forth between that one and this Roval, which is $1125215. Teresa, I hear that's the piece you might be looking for. Obviously, there's a little bit of a color difference. There's a big size difference here. We've got the $689 with a carat 04 in diamonds in the classic original saddle ring. It's got the designer prongs. That is a Roval stone, so a little bit more of a fancy, sophisticated cut to that Mandarin as well. Not a traditional elongated oval. And then diamonds from every which way, side to side. Here's the inside of that ring. We're going to blow this one out. Actually, this one, boy, that's really important for being such a large stone. I brought this one down to just, it was $99.99, by the way. There it is, right there. There's the reveal. There's the price tag. That should be a $10,000 ring. It is not tonight. It is $34.99 to the very first colored. That's another one of a kind. So for reference, here are the two together, just so you can see how there is a little bit more of that. Again, this is a personal preference thing. They're both awesome. But with the bigger stone on the right side, the 689, you get a little bit more true, kind of like intensely orange red. Then you get a little bit more of like, think about it like, how would we reference this? Even different varieties of oranges, like the fruit you eat, have slightly different colors or saturation levels to their peels. That's what this reminds me of a little bit, almost like you're into a tangerine color on the right and more of that true like Valencia orange color on the left. So whichever one you like better, $34.99 on the right, $24.99 on the left. So you are getting more diamond weight on the left side, but more center stone weight on the right. So maybe, Teresa, it's a toss-up between the two. Hopefully it helps to see them side by side. If there are any other further questions of what we can show you, help you with, anything at all, let me know. We will do so. Anything else we can recap for you or give you another look at? Or maybe you're just curious whether one particular piece is still available. We'd love to help you out with those ideas as well. But this is your last call in the Mandarin. So $24.99 on the left, $34.99 on the right. Let me show them side by side, even on the hand. I think that'll help to give it some comparison here as well. Maybe this is the one you think about wearing, middle finger, index finger. That's what I'm going to do here. And then maybe again, double halo can do the same. Just a matter of where you like to wear your rings, or maybe the size helps determine. We're going to do the sizing for you. Keep in mind, this one's in the white gold, this one's in the yellow gold currently. Either one, though, can be switched or changed. But there you see, even from a distance away, the differences in the color. It's subtle, but just something to be aware of that you wouldn't necessarily see unless you had these two options directly side by side like they are. So you get to decide what you prefer there. $34.99, that would be for the saddle ring. That's because that's nearly a 7 carat. This one's huge too. That's a 214. That's got a carat 79 in diamonds. You see that countdown clock? That's actually counting down the last 2 minutes of our show tonight. Our Thursday is about to end, but reminder, we have the most incredible diamond special for diamond lovers, diamond studs that are 1 carat total weight, and a diamond pendant that is a 1/2 carat solitaire. It's all happening on Saturday morning. That is the next time I see y'all. That's the next TV broadcast we have, is Saturday morning. Make sure you're with me for that, because that is going to be, I mean, I'm talking, it may be that'll only be September 7th. But it's going to be holiday shopping time in full swing when you see what kind of values I'm going to do on diamonds on Saturday morning. So make sure you're with me Saturday morning for that. We've got that and a lot more. And then, of course, we have our final minute 25 to help you out with anything that you might want to ask about for tonight. If it's the Mandarins, if it's anything else. Again, Teresa, we just brought that oval in the saddle ring out by request, but maybe you like this more traditional mounting. It's totally up to you. They are available still, $24.99 or $34. Remember, this one's $24.99. This one's $34.99. Change the gold color on either. We'll take care of the sizing for you. Still have that golden zircon. 2 of our kunzites are still here. The emerald cut is still here, and 1 of our cushion cuts is still here. The kunzite pendant that we showed you with the Panther was sold but came back, so that's also here as well. And then anything else you'd like to ask about, this is the time to do it. We only have about 45 seconds left of broadcast time, but we will be here answering your phone calls well after we go off the air, so just keep that phone number in mind or jot it down or start dialing now. We'll be able to help you out, and thank you so much for being with me tonight. It's been another exciting Thursday, and we hope you had a good time, and a big thanks to everyone for watching and for shopping as well. And reminder too, we have a Friday online show, so Joyce is with you every Friday, so be sure and tune in and just check out all the new museum pieces. She'll have a lot of those. And then, of course, I will see you back Saturday and Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. Pacific time. That is 1 p.m. Eastern. We are going to be kicking off the biggest diamond value we've ever had on Saturday morning. So be with us Saturday, September 7th. I will see you guys then. Lots of diamond values. So again, thank you so much tonight. I'm Lauren Blair. Good night. We'll see you Saturday.